at that.
And there's like so many different things that you could talk about.
We're gonna make a shitty f***ing tier list. Best Melee was live.
Oh my god! Pump to God! FlyQuest over! Champion! Let's go! Pump to God right there.
All right. Welcome to Fly Fighting to FlyQuest Fight Series. We're here for the first time for Rivals 2. I am Wisely. I've got Bam and Austie here. How you two doing?
Phenomenal, man. This is I was saying it earlier on, man. This is a great time period for platform fighters, man. I am so damn happy just to see this game taking off, dude. Hitting #1, dude, in sales, which is actually insane. Shout out to all those guys, dude. It's crazy.
Not
man.
just
it's
#1
crazy.
in sales. #1 in sales above Call of Duty for however brief amount of time that was.
Yes.
I saw someone.
It happened.
I saw someone that's like, yeah, but it didn't stay there. It's like, dude, if we stayed there above Call of Duty, we'd have like a once in a lifetime thing happening.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I think one of the coolest things is seeing like the player base being higher in the physical game than in the demo. It's like people were like waiting for the official release before diving into it, and it's really cool to see. And like Bam said, dude, this is like a platform fighter that's coming out. Tons of platform fighters are coming out on the horizon, but this is the one that a lot of us have had eyes on. It's been in development for over 40 years. It's finally at the finish line. It's out, and it's getting such good reception because it's such a fun game, dude. I can't stop playing it. I played it for 8 hours today. I have an addiction.
It's OD.
That was me yesterday, not today.
Yeah, man. Oh my goodness.
I definitely had to cut my rank session short to be like, oh shoot, I have to go do tech test before comms here.
I feel that, man. No, it's been an exciting ride. I mean, honestly, too, one of the phenomenal things about this as well is like I feel like we haven't had that moment like this, like for years, man. But just seeing like the collection of like you're seeing melee heads, you're seeing ultimate people. I see some Brawlhalla people, right? Rivals 1. Did I see like Luck, right? Multiverses people. Like it's crazy to see all this. Like you're just seeing this amalgamation of all this talent come together and show like love and appreciation for this game. And like obviously first off, shout outs to Dan and the team there, Aether Studios, like holding it down, man. This is a long-term passion project. Someone who's been in the industry for quite some time and, you know, wanted to hold it down for the platform fighters, what he fell in love with. Also, obviously, off-brand games, you know, with like Load and all those guys. A lot of those people also coming from the platform fighting genre and really like going into the industry and being like, hey, we're growing, but we know where we came from and we want to finally build a home here that people can care for and appreciate. And starting that ecosystem out with Rivals 2 is a beautiful thing, man. So like, even before we get into the gameplay's sick. We're going to be talking about that all day, all right? We're talking about all day, but like, you gotta talk about the culture, right? You gotta talk about the culture and why this is so damn important and why this is an insane moment in time, right? So I'm excited for this.
No, like you said, it's one of the first times in so long. Like you see this briefly with a lot of like new platform fighters when they pop up, but I've seen so many people that are like, oh, this is my new either main game or it's like, oh, I'm gonna enter this and like Melee or this and Alt or this and Nickelodeon, like whatever they're doing is having a true game that's like, all right, here's my other stuff, but like we're gonna see who's the best in this common ground is really exciting.
Yeah,
I mean, even if you're looking at the bracket here quick, I'm already seeing, all right, there's so we got out of just names that I recognize off the top of my head, B-Bats from Melee, Solar Beam from Alt, Solar Flare from Rivals 1, Rangunchu from PM. Like it just keeps going down. That's 4 games in like 5 sets already.
And you already know B-Bats has not turned this game off, like, since the game has been released, right? Like, there's so many players out here that have also been grinding, obviously, throughout the game. And it kind of doesn't feel real that it's released now and that, like, okay, it's going to go away next week, right? Like, that's like the condition. I've been conditioned,
Demo part
right?
2.
It's going away next Monday. We get it for a week. No, it's literally here to stay. It's not going away. It's going to stay in my Steam library, and I'm very excited.
It's here now, man. It's here.
B-Bats is also taking it personally, though. Man got 1,900 points in the demo and then did not know that ranked was going to get reset.
He's upset. He's got something to say.
Well, I would also take that personally at that point.
Hey, listen, it's a demo. A demo is a demo. And also, I believe Dan mentioned that rank's going to be getting reset pretty regularly. So, like, that's like in line with a lot of other competitive games. I know, like League of Legends and other
They're doing a soft
like
reset
MOBAs and
pretty
stuff.
frequently too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's healthy because it
Street
lets
Fighter
you-
6 has been doing that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it allows you to be able to just like, go back and have that joy of climbing the beginning ranks. Because, right, if you're at like the end game of the ranks, you're kind of just playing sweaty matches the whole time. So when you get that reset, it's like, oh, cool, I get the joy of the dopamine hit if the numbers going up like crazy. So I understand. I'm very excited to see what's going to shake up with the rank.
people.
I don't know. I'm feeling the opposite right now sometimes. I agree with
He's
the
like,
point,
bring it back.
But I'm also like, oh, all right, time to do my placements. All right, they placed me into gold. This should be fine. I got to plat and diamond in the demo easy, whatever. In gold, I fought like 3 different top 50 Rivals 1 players already.
Oh yeah, because everyone's rising up. Yep, that happened to me. I was like, yo, hey, wait, hold up.
I know, but Austy's out here saying that the rank reset's the time to relax.
Oh, it definitely is not, man. You get two gold players, right? You get the gold players, like, oh, you just started the game. Oh yeah, it's. And then you get, oh
sometimes
man,
I'm
hold
doing
up.
the SmackDown. Sometimes I'm just like, I can't touch this dude.
Listen,
This
It's
is
a
so-
sauna, man. It's time to
first
sweat,
of the
bro.
month is
It's about to be out here.
You take the first of the month as vacation, okay? Like every single person's like, okay, I'm playing a different video game today. Then when the second comes out, like, cool, I can jump onto rank. It's safe now.
To be fair, I do that with Street Fighter. So
I feel it, man. I feel it.
For that one, there's a new character. All right, I don't feel like only fighting Akuma for 2 weeks straight right now, or then Bison, then Terry.
Young Bison. Yeah, I was about to say, man. Overhead City.
Yep.
My guy. Jeez,
All right,
man.
it looks like we just got news that a match just started. It's going to be between B-Mats and Semeskis. So these are like 2 of the players that have qualified into this top 16 slot. Obviously,
Yep.
these guys have played through the entire round robin of this tournament. So by the way, this isn't like other tournaments online. This is like a kind of a round robin beforehand to qualify in the top 16 to get people to play as much as they want. It's not even technically a round robin. You can play as many matches as you want. You choose when you want to quit.
It's specifically the ladder format, and then based on how well you do in the ladder, that tells you what your seeding is going to be, if you even make top 16.
Right. I really like that. That's like, I love that, like, they understand like how this is important to the scene, right? To people to build, level, they get these players to play, right? And with some stakes with it. And then once you go into it, then you get in that top 16 bracket. But the most important thing is to improve, grow this game. Like, obviously, we've been playing the beta tests, we've been playing the closed, the open beta, we got the demo, but now this is the real deal. This is the real McCoy. All right, so we got to put in work. It starts now, baby. Let's get it.
Starting off with a Clarin Ditto to shake things up. Obviously, if you guys are anything familiar with other platform fighters in any capacity, you can tell that this is like the sortie of the game, right? The Mark, if you will, has access to a tipper. And I'm seeing a lot of players picking up this character in the beginning of the game because I feel like there's just, if you play a sortie, you know how to play this character.
Oh, you feel at home, and you got the time to think. You got the slow motion, baby. Why not?
Get the
I
witch
just
time bro on him.
realized I've been seeing Co-Captain Jack both in Twitch streams and in like a couple of different results. I didn't know that was the Steam name for a friend of mine back home. This is PD from Minnesota. Okay.
That's amazing.
That's sick.
Rocking on
Literally, you've just been like, I don't know who that is. All right.
Bro, he's in
old school
Minnesota,
Melee
but
player.
he just got sent to Oklahoma with that last hit, dude. He is out of there. That first stock got annihilated.
Unfortunately, you're fighting against Rungunshu, who's, cream of the crop at this point.
Yeah. The chops, man.
Recognize that they're also running that Twitch costume rep. You watch the stream for long enough, you get those drops. That purple skin looking pretty fly right now.
Oh, it's so clean,
It's so
man.
good.
Absolutely.
All of the skins are good. I mean, this is the cool blue one as well that you can get from the shop or from the skins. They're just flying
Step
at
back.
each other
Ooh,
right
the pressure here. Yeah, I know.
Ron is just doing a fantastic job of just keeping this edge guard going on, right? Any single time you see PD potentially getting back onto the stage, he's already got that ledge covered, trying to get those F-strongs on the edge and just keeping them off there and getting so many tipper hits off the nair. Really good at being able to space that. What makes the nair such a good tipper move on top of that is because it gives you like the chance laying down on the ground and get the follow-up right after.
Oh, 1000%. You get this
That
recovery
nair
back
also
here.
has like 5 different hitboxes, and all of them are useful in different ways.
Yeah.
There's not always the one you want, but they do hell have uses, whether you're getting the tipper or like the final hit tipper just kills. It's gross.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And that's one thing that's scary, right? Because like
Oh,
as
God,
as
he
over
fell
time,
really
people
far.
get better at that, man.
Okay. Made it back, though.
Jeez. Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah,
I thought that was going to be a wild SD for a sec.
And Hitfall is that mechanic that came from Rivals 1, which isn't in other platform fighters. For those that don't know how it works, is when you hit someone mid-air, you can immediately fast fall right afterwards without having to go to the apex of your jump. It allows you to get some really fast and cool combo routes.
Yeah, the beautiful accident, man.
Quite literally. It was not programmed intentionally. That was Dan trying to figure out how to make fast falling work.
And he kept it in.
Oh, yeah. They found it in the betas and was like, I don't know, this seems neat. And now the game's balanced around it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's got to be one of my favorite moves from Claren, by the way. The tipper jab. You can get so much off of that. I get reminiscent of Crom Jer.
Your favorite? You play Claren?
Yeah.
I think I have a little bit of PTSD from fighting Claren in Rivals 1, doing tipper 1 into like just baby.
You got shields now, though.
Yeah.
You got shields now.
It's easier. And well, also now I'm playing Claren too, so now I'm the one with the privilege.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit of offstage battling going on the right side. Ron able to get back on stage and get that big punish. It's kind of difficult if you're not used to the character to get onto that ledge from the up special, right? There is no auto snap like in other platform fighters. You do have to like aim it perfectly to get onto the ledge or try to go above it and try to play like this little bit of a mix-up game, and allows the opponent to be able to get a retaliation on it.
Mm-hmm. Between the wall jumps, characters have a lot of aerial drift. Side B into the wall, or decide not to go early. Like, there's so many mix-ups you can do before getting back to stage.
Oh, 1000%. That's one of the biggest things I feel like for a lot of people right now. I remember Cody was talking about too. Oh, yo, we off the bat, we doing it? Okay, why not?
He's still in the same combo. Got 2 different neutral specials.
There's something very satisfying about seeing a Claren land neutral special mid-air. It's got a little bit of sauce on it.
The first one was neutral special into grab though, which. Like, I've seen, but I've never thought to do that.
Ron out here changing the game one swing at a time. Already has that edge guard opportunity. No, going to give right back here on the stage. I got a forward air. Tipper jab. Going to lean into some sour spot fairs just to keep on racking up the damage.
Ooh. Yeah, almost got the up strong. Not going to get the good up air.
So fast. Hey. Doesn't quite find it.
Oh my gosh, that's strong. Yes, sir.
Yeah, back throw and forward throw, that 50-50 mix-up. And with the swinging tree, it's going to be a little bit harder to figure that one out.
Yeah, these players really like Aetherian Forest, which I'm a fan of, right? Very small stage, allows for some huge slugfests and very fast stocks.
I think it's also really good for Claren. So yeah. I'm not surprised they're just like, I don't know, let's run it. Why not?
Yeah, the placement of that platform in the middle allows you to be able to get that up tilt on it too. We get another stock here for Ron, going to even it up here, but PD still hanging in there.
Yeah, applying this pressure here. Here we go, trying to get the special, not going to get it. Oh, we get that reversal. Good stuff.
Ooh, the late hit in there.
Finding these grabs so well.
You know, they always say that Claren could be a grappler, right? You just run in there, you get a lot of grabs. She gets so much mileage out of there. And something we're not really seeing is the pummel mix-up game. They want to go for their guaranteed throws.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone know you gotta match. You gotta match that special, right? That's the day one. I do not want to deal with that special throw at all.
I'll throw in like one special pummel, see if they break it. If they don't, all right, sick. We're gonna have a fun game. And if they do, it's like, okay, I'll play you honestly.
We'll play you for real. Yeah, honest matchup.
Oh, yeah.
Your opponent's miserable.
For me.
I don't really understand what's going on. Anytime Claren lands a special pummel, it stuns the opponent and allows for like the easiest combo routes in existence, like F smash, like that.
Go for the simple F strong all day.
Except you don't even need the 50-50 mix up. It's just like, I don't know, I did the thing.
GG, shake my hand.
Pressure here.
Should have guessed.
Back F strong.
Yeah.
Here we go, man.
I've been really impressed with PD for this game. Took the first stock fast and has just maintained it back and forth after that.
Yeah, he's really bringing it back.
Yeah, PD's been good for a long time at other games, but never has been a top player where Rengunshu's been top in the world at PM, and then also right now is getting top 8 at coin boxes.
Yeah,
has been doing phenomenally in a lot of these early tournaments.
It has this fantastic edge guard opportunity right now, trying to get that down here one more
reversal.
time.
Hold on.
Oh no!
Wait
that
a
was
minute.
Really bad. That's going to give Ron the opportunity, the momentum to try to swing this back in their favor. Again, getting the sour spot up, still going to convert into a grab, keeps the combos going, forcing PD to use the double jump, but still gets caught one more time. Right side of the stage, goes off stage, opts to go towards the center, and we're coming right back into the thick of things. Gets the second swing of the fair to end up that game number 2, bring this to a game 3 scenario.
I like it. I like it. Now, wait, I need to double check.
Sure.
Is top 16 best of 3 or best of 5? Because I know that I'm sure ladder was best of 3. Okay,
Best
we've
of
got
3,
confirmation
alright.
that's best of 3. All right.
Best of 3. Keep it like ranked, bro. Here we go. A little bit of scenery change too, going over to Jules Vale this time around. This stage is kind of like Smashville a little bit, right? You have that little middle platform that goes left to right, but has the addition of
familiar.
that top platform that appears every now and then that stays for a bit.
I love you hedging your bets on like it's kind of like Smashville. Dude, we had to remind Rivals players for so long what the real name was. It's like the last 3 years that people are like, "Oh right, it's Jules Vale, not Smashville."
Not Smashville. Yeah.
That's the Dungeons of Aether map, and oh my god, that stack has been
Sheesh.
obliterated simply off of the forward throw into the forward strong. That becomes like a DI mix-up. If you get a grab, you either go for the forward or the back, and he is keeping this going. Hold on a second. Finally got hit for the first
Yo,
time
can
in
I
this game,
escape,
but it might
please?
be
Yo,
too
the
late.
neutral special. Man.
He's so good at finding those. He knows when to, especially these like let it rip uncharged ones. He's not doing it for the edge guard. It's almost like just like, let me pop you up quick.
Yep. Let me just get that
Boom.
extension, man. If you're gonna slow down.
Ron is
Don't
so
wait.
good at finding those second swings of forward airs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good pressure here, man. You're gonna hold a charge.
Should be, you
Edge
can make it
guard.
back, but it's going to be difficult.
Ooh, that's money,
especially
yeah.
if you don't hit the
You're not
tech.
making it back.
Yeah, especially if you don't DI in for the tech.
Yo, he said stop the clock, bro. He said stop the clock. I'm here.
Oh no!
Yo,
That was 0 death.
That was...
that's crazy, man. Why you playing in his face like that? Why are you playing in his face like
He
that?
took that second game personally.
Man,
He's like,
he
"You
said,
took a
time out,
game
bro.
off
You stay right here. I got something to do. Got business to
We're-
handle.
We're done with the fours. Let's settle it on Jules Vale real quick.
That's crazy.
Letting him take him to the forest the whole time, when in truth he is
oh my god.
he just wanted to go to the city, man. Ended that final stock in a dominant fashion. Every single hit of that combo was a tipper, dude. Like he
Dude, that
knew
was
the exact
clean.
thing. Homie labbed that.
He was
Yeah.
trying to send Claren back to the future again.
Yeah,
Get outta here,
man.
bro.
That was so good. And you know, you were talking about it, right? Going for those quick charges off stage, and then finally goes for the extended one when it matters most, right? Just that
Only when he needed
long-term
it. Yeah.
conditioning. Yeah, exactly. Such a beautiful play, man. That was godlike.
Saving
Damn.
it for the very end, dude. What
I
a way to
literally just
start
want to
off
see
the
that final stock. Actually, I
Yo,
want
this
to see
is
the final
Rivals of
two
Aether
stocks
too,
again.
bro.
There
This
was
game
no
is
gap
heat, bro.
between
Come
them.
on now.
You just watched the final game again. Like the first stock was awesome, the second stock was awesome, the third stock was
Right,
peak. Like
but I felt like there was no space between the second and third one. I was just like, that's what happened. All right, the combo continues.
you hit the instant
he just went
replay.
back
It's
to
just the
work.
whole game, like play of the game, the whole game. Like
It's one of those clips where you see on Twitter later, and you're like, oh, it didn't end. Oh no, there's a second stop that
Yeah.
happened fast
Yeah.
enough.
That's always the worst, man. When you see it and they're like, wait, they didn't end the clip. Oh man, not again.
They're either real
Not
bad at
another
trimming
one.
this, or it's gonna happen a second
Yeah.
time.
back
yeah.
to the lab again. But hey, we'll take a
Yep.
quick look at that bracket that we saw, right? We got some games that are being played off stream. Looks like BBAT's taking a set for themselves against Semeskis.
All right.
Gonna move on to that
Mhm.
winner
Yep.
side of thing. Also, Adam over Not Dead. Looking pretty strong so far.
Ooh, wait, I need BBATs and Solar Beam to each win
Yeah.
their next one.
That's what you need to see.
I
You want
believe
to
you
see the
will.
that in a
match.
sec, but
Speaking of,
Yep. There, the legend himself, right? Playing with the fleet, facing off against Adam on the crag.
I'm such a big fan of the like mint pink fleet.
yeah,
I think it's one of
Mint
the
pink.
like you get to 50 or 70 or something like that.
I think
Wow.
it's 45.
45? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know each of the characters has a mint variation, and it's the only thing that's stopping me from just playing random the entire time.
Dude, I'm saying. It looks like kind of like a toothpaste color.
Oh,
Yeah, it's clean.
Cotton candy.
That's better.
Yeah, there we go. We don't
Yeah.
want this toothpaste. See, I was like, come on
I
now.
had to
This
think about
anymore.
it.
My man is talking about how great the skin is. Like, yeah, toothpaste. Come on, get your fluoride out of here, bro.
Well, he's gonna be cleaning his teeth as the way he's cleaning the stock up, right? Going into the second
Ooh, there
one.
we go.
Adam already with this Crag. This is a character that a lot of people like to make jokes about, right? Crag himself, homie's got the rock, the stone,
my
obviously
goodness.
the kill power.
Well, Craig's the perennial character that for years in Rivals 1, people would be like, Craig's really bad, he can't keep up. And then there'd be like 4 Craigs in the top 8. And they're like, I don't know, he just did it. Oh, great job!
Was that worth?
That was crazy.
I said great job when I thought he was going to still get back after that.
Yes, yeah.
That was a GameStop trade, bro. Like,
Man, yeah, definitely not. Yeah.
I thought I just saw the pillar break and I was like, so smart. And then he did not make it back.
That was a put me out of business trade, but hold up. See, you got the shots
all over the stage, but it's all been B-Bats. Still at 0% on this one stock. All right, we're getting the game going.
Okay, the chase pressure here on the ledge. Let's platform rather. When we get back down.
Thought he was gonna swing. He had a parry
Start
right to
off
rock.
protection.
Ooh.
Shot. What you looking at?
TI that one.
Yep. Not at all.
You ever just feel like you're just in the most disarray moment of your life when you get hit that high up by Fleet?
Oh yeah,
you're
like
just
I think
stuck
for
in
every
the sun,
platform,
you know, like you're gonna get hit by the arrow. Like it's gonna happen.
Right.
You can't avoid it.
Yeah, you already know you messed up.
Something.
Yep. And it's one of those moments, like, absolutely, right? Because usually when you're playing a platform fighter, you fly away. That's your thinking time, right? That's like the equivalent if you're playing a traditional fighter. You're on the ground. You're like, all right, I gotta think for 1 second. Then I get back up in the fight. Oh, actually, no, you're dead. You're gone.
Next game.
No, this is actually exactly where I wanted you. He's holding the rock. You got to throw that quick.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
Good recovery. Going for the side special cancel to be able to get that quick burst of movement ability.
Yeah. Oh, coast to coast. Yo, drop kick.
Throwing out the rock on top of it. Got some movement here, but B-Bats doesn't care. Coming right back in with some fair galore. Throwing out some more fairs.
Yeah.
Combos into a nair off stage, forcing Adams out to go for the high recovery yet again. Still makes it back.
Yeah, makes it back, but here's some other pressure. Hey, he said stop that.
That was so good.
That was crazy.
Wall jumped between the pillar and the wall like 3 times.
Yeah, that was godlike. Oh,
Stall
man.
it out.
Of course, yep. We tech those.
Knew the
Right
downer
here,
was
no.
going to come.
Stay here with me. Stay here with me.
I was like, I don't know who wins this.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'll just make a
I just
pillar
love that
again.
they were both down though. Like they were both down for the culture. Like,
yeah.
let's see what happens here.
Let's fight on this. This is the new stage, right? Earth Pillar. Here we go.
Yep.
I've seen the Crag like get the grab on the pillar and back throw early to kill. I now need to see the Crag just get the grab release to kill. Like we're
Get your
both down here
feels.
already. I'll just hold
Dude.
you.
That dare is mad disrespectful, dude. Every time I see it. No wind up, just duff.
Just swings it. Like, get out of my
get
face.
down.
Like, I'm sick of you. Like, you're a long range wielder. Why are you hitting me with your bow? Oh no.
The Rivals is a game where like the edge guarding isn't just like, oh, I hit him. It's the all right. Every single character has like 3 resources. If I'm able to force him to use his pillar, force him to do the next thing, then I know that he's out of them. And B-Bats just keeps going in like 1 resource too early.
Every so often. I mean, speaking of those resources, still have that 3 stamina ready to go.
All right.
Good.
There we go.
Trying to get off the down air, forcing Adam to move off super deep because you can afford to as Crag. It actually baited B-Bats to chase after him and fell to his death.
I think that's really
unfortunate.
smart.
Yeah.
Most of B-Bat's deaths have come from just like, I'm chasing you off stage a little too far.
Yep, like you said, man, just 1 resource too early there, right, for V-Bats. So he's got to be a lot more present here. But here comes the pressure here. Adam making it happen. Not going to get the drop kick, but steps back.
Soft
Oh, he's feeling his time.
so much.
Yo, the way he's moving, I don't trust it, man. This is criminal activity. All right, hold up. B-Bats. All right, B-Bats going to get something here.
Looking for a little bit of
Big
thievery
off
with
the
that
wall.
border.
So clean.
B-Bats taking a 2-0 for himself, moving on into winners semis of this bracket, taking down Adams 2-0, but it was close though. That last game looking very close. I mean, the whole time it was like when you chase Crag that deep off stage, right? Like he does have the ability to come back from almost anywhere as long as he doesn't touch the horizontal blast zone, right? Because the Earth Pillar is just too good. It gives him access to his double jump again. He can go for a side special cancel to give himself another burst to get back on the stage. He can wall jump. There's a lot of resources in his kit to be able to kind of mix up and also make sure he gets back towards the stage. So we try to chase after him and try to get that really early edge guard because, you know, you're Fleet. You can float. You can do that, but you're going to get punished sometimes.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
the character with the best edge guarding versus the character with the weirdest recovery. And it's like, I don't know, let's figure this one out now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I'm sure, I mean, like, obviously, just like, from that game 1 and stuff too, right? Just felt like they had to read on the recovery. It's like, all right, we're just going to force the situation here. Obviously, Adam was able to make moves there and make it close, like you said before, but ultimately, Biat's going to close that one out, man. Good stuff by him.
Yep. And taking another look at this bracket, it looks like Solar Beam is going to be up to deck, and his opponent is going to be either Lucio or Solar Flare. So could be a Beam versus Flare movement. Could be an angle for that.
Both of these players are very good. So I genuinely don't know who I'd be expecting here. I believe they're both Rivals 1 players.
Right.
Unless the problem is Lucio is just common enough as a name that I'm like, this could be someone else.
I thought of Overwatch.
Yeah, exactly. The real question is if Solar Beam can beat that set, then we'll get B-Bats versus Solar Beam, which is literally a dating couple fighting it off in winter semis. So that's really what I need here.
Wait, they're dating?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yep.
The couple's core. The lovers quarrel.
They have come. Have fought each other.
Lovers quarrel.
But every time I've commentated, they've come like one set away from actually having to fight each other.
And then they never fight.
They're both really good, and they both just argue about which one's better, which is great.
I love that. I love that energy. Competitive couple energy. I love that.
Yep.
Not getting salty because you lose, getting salty because you're not strong enough. Like, it's like, no, I'm better. What are you talking about? That win was a fluke. You're trash.
One started from melee, the other started with ult, and now they have this common ground to just
that merge. That's awesome. That's sick. That's sick.
Yeah, it's super dope.
I actually had the pleasure of commentating with B-Bats at a Riptide Rivals of Aether 2 tournament, and Homie is a very excitable person. It was very fun to work with him because he's just, you can tell he absolutely loves Rivals of Aether 2. Like, he is just in love with the game, the way he talks about it. So it's really cool to see that, and it's obviously showing in his performance here today as well.
Definitely. Definitely. Oh, man. I need that. I need that match now. Adding that lore, I need that. I know, man. See, that's why you should have waited. You should have kept that one. To be honest,
I should have. All right. We can forget and bring it back later.
Yeah, bring it back, man.
That's losers. It's double limb. You never know what'll happen.
I need that storyline. I need that storyline.
If you've been following the game super closely, like I know a lot of the top players are aware of that, but it's one of those things that, as each of these tournaments, especially with how big some of the ones like Coinbox were for bringing in new people, there's a lot of folks that are going to be watching this that are used to seeing Street Fighter or Strive on here, where it's like, I don't know the scene as well. Hearing weird stories like that of like, hey, these two people are dating, they came from different games, they've now finally enjoy the same game, and they're both like top 30 in the world players at it, is really funny.
Dude, it's so cool to see these players come from all these different games, right? Because you can actually enter all those games at Genesis, happening in January, by the way. This is going to be the tournament. Rivals of Aether 2 is going to be there. You already know. It's going to be happening on Valentine's Day, so maybe a little date day for B-Bats and Solar Beam potentially going over there. But honestly, on top of that,
I'm sure they'll both be there.
100%.
I'm sure they will.
Dude, GX2.
Date made in heaven, man. GX2, baby. I'm loving this logo, man. Shout out to Bobak holding it down. But yeah, I'm really excited. Obviously, this is the tried and true place for platform fighters, and so it's only fitting to have such an incredible game be there present and be one it's going to be insane. This like the Rivals 2 showcase is going to be insane out there. The talent, dude. I think everybody in the building is going to be watching that.
If you thought Rivals 2 last Genesis was wild, that was the like, oh shoot, half of these things need to be nerfed. These characters didn't exist. This thing's broken. Like, that was a like fun, goofy gameplay highlights. This is going to be, everyone's been grinding this game from all of these different communities, and we're all coming together.
4 months.
I cannot wait. I registered earlier this week already. I was like, I'm not waiting to find out about comms. I'm not waiting to. I'm just gonna be there no matter what.
Just go. You just go. If you have any interest, for real. If you any of you watching right now, if you have any interest in platform fighters, right? And hey, even if you want to see some of the best, because obviously, what the great thing about Genesis 2 is they've been growing. They've been doing other games as well. They've been doing Street Fighter, right? They've been doing Strive. Shout out to my boy Apology Man out there too.
It's great.
Yeah, so they've been doing a lot of big things out there, man. But especially if you're there for platform fighters and you want to see some quality Rivals of Aether 2 action, you can't miss that. Can't miss that.
Absolutely
Be in
not.
person. Get in this match.
Bro, did I see that name correctly?
Yes, you did. Without
I did
question.
not see it.
No, I'm not gonna say it, but
All right,
don't
I'll pay
need to.
attention later.
The DJ's playing this song, man. Let him go. All right, man.
Solar Beam facing off against Lucio. Solar Beam here gonna be playing as Loxodon, while Lucio
Yep.
on the Zetterburn.
Solar Beam's one of the best Loxes. I love this Zetter skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
The
Halloween one.
fire releases
And has the
bats at
bats and
end.
stuff. Yeah. It's so dope.
I know some of the skins actually give you like unique victory songs too. Like I know
Yes,
like
they do.
the Chef Loxodon song has like a
Oh, it's
pizzeria theme to it.
The slasher Clarin has like a horror movie, like minor tones.
I haven't heard it yet. I'm very excited.
Oh, it's great.
It's
It's
very
great.
good. It's like half the reason I've been playing it.
Yeah. So Loxodon's one of those characters that a lot of people have been saying isn't that good compared to the rest of the roster, but we've seen this character do some work out here. Oh, okay, but as I say that, you know, gonna get that fire amp ready to rock. What happens with Zetterburn is if he burns the opponent, he goes for a strong attack, it gets enhanced by fire amp and just obliterates them. They just die at like 80.
Yeah, once he starts cooking, bro, he's out here.
Yeah.
And on that Gordon Ramsay, you gotta watch him. Trying with a dare. Oh, the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about the Zetter, but Solar Beam's been one of the top Loxes ever since the character came out. Immediately was like, oh, this feels good. This feels fun.
It's cool
Yeah,
that there's a
and-
character out there for like a lot of people too. Like, you
Yeah,
can,
there
if
is.
you compare these two characters, it's almost like comparing it to like Melee versus Brawl a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because Loxodon
yeah.
plays a lot like King DDD from Brawl.
Yep. Like a bit more grounded, but also has just like the huge disjoint, everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, forward air to push you right back off stage. Here's where the character can kind of
ledge.
suffer.
Yeah.
Okay, no, just
Oh.
holding on the ledge for a little bit too long could have.
They
Yeah.
did, in this last patch, give the elephant more ways to recover.
Yes.
So,
Thank goodness.
specifically more ways to... Ooh, was that...
Oh, that was clean. That was clean.
Yeah!
That was so close.
We need to double check to see if that was the true pity flip or not, but either way, we're getting some of the edge cancel flips.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just going off for
Nope,
the down air,
checking
killing
that.
yourself for the down air, but you know, we got the wall techs here on lock from Solar, gonna allow him to get right back onto the stage. And that whole time, I feel like Solar hasn't had really too much opportunity to get any of those magma charges,
No.
No, it's just been smothered right now.
which is what Zetterburn does best.
Yeah, exactly.
They're on
Yep.
2. Okay, gonna make it back though.
Speaking of, we finally
Yeah.
get one of those charges, gonna be able to enhance some of his other moves, right? Such as like the strong attacks, it makes it last a
Yep.
little bit longer, gives it some more power.
Watching someone just run into the strong attack like a second after they thought it was going to be done.
It happens
is
to me all the time.
It
Yep.
looks
There
so
we
funny
go.
until it happens to me, and I'm like, oh, I'm just an idiot. Okay.
You just don't expect it.
Like, it's done now. No, it's not. Let's see, if Solar Beam can close this out without taking too much more percent, I could see this happening.
Yeah, it can be okay here.
But
Hold on to see the pressure.
not
Yep,
after
you already
that,
know.
though.
Unfortunately, he touched the wildfire on the ground. That gave him the burn to allow Upstrong to kill at that moment. Lucio going up with the game one with a fantastic 2-stock for himself. And again, the smothering was probably the correct word for that game because I feel like Solar Beam struggled against the rushdown.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a bigger stage might help out.
The problem is, like, having locks go to a bigger stage means you're sacrificing a lot of your kill power at that point.
Yep,
So,
exactly, and that's a
And
big
you're
thing.
slow, and you're like everyone's running away. I hate fighting locks on small stages, but if you're able to play as good as Lucio is right now, where you're just flying all over the place, then I make it work.
That's
Yeah,
a good happy medium, right? We're going over to the
Yeah.
merchant port, one of the
Yeah.
biggest stages in the starters. So
Yep.
you know, not one of the counter picks. So you know, just try to keep it a little bit tame.
Yep. It is very funny. Rivals 1, Merchant Port was like everyone's starter. It was like this game's Pokemon Stadium. It was this
Right.
game's like Battlefield. And now that Godai Delta is basically Pokemon Stadium, that's where everyone's going now.
Of course, yeah. I don't know how many of my game ones have gone to Godai Delta. Okay.
the pressure
And
here,
I like
starting
it.
off the up air.
I
Yep,
like it. Trying
yep,
to
stomp
cook
it out.
The stomp.
Pull him back.
Ooh.
Oh,
Set up.
No punish.
that move is actually surprisingly disjointed on like the bottom part. It's susceptible to hits from the side, but it blocks a lot of things coming from the top.
Yeah.
trying to get some mileage out of that forward tilt on top of it, allowed him to cancel in some jabs. That dash attack, trying to get that quick burst option just to get some combo starters against the likes of Lucio.
That's big.
Jeez, are we gonna get this? Oh, the double! Oh, sweet spot, dude.
Yeah, the sour spot
Be
saved his life.
crazy.
Solar Beam counting the saving graces on that one.
1,000%. Oh, got the
I genuinely
the
don't know
bear.
how that barely got out. Okay.
Yeah. Thought they had that confirmed there with the bear. Map, and we have some pressure here, and at least some life here. Solar Beam.
And contrary to popular belief, Zetterbrun's not quite the sitting duck you think he is when he's off stage. He has a multitude of options to be able to go up there. There's that
Wow.
strong,
Dude.
being able to hit on the
Yeah.
top.
I mean,
That was
that's the
insane.
magma I was talking
That was
about.
insane. Yeah, that
Charge.
extra magma.
I was like, he's fine. And then a second later lands, nope, you're good.
Today I learned. Reaches the top platform.
I guess if it has magma, I wonder if it does.
Volcanic,
Probably
man.
does if it has it and doesn't if it doesn't, which
Yeah.
I would
Pretty
not be
sure
surprised
it's
if that was on
purely the
purpose.
magma. Yeah.
You're gonna go for the side special. He's gonna use invincibility to get back onto the stage. Resetting right back to neutral.
Yeah, before Solar Beam was going for more of these shield grabs, just trying to force stuff after he was getting hit. But Lucio's pressure is just so good that he's like, all right, I gotta jump out of here. I gotta roll away. I gotta do something.
Yeah, I've been mixing up the timing pretty well,
really
too.
smart.
Yeah.
If you shield,
See?
there we go. If you shield just the first hit of up special, you can parry the second one.
Yeah.
What makes that parry so scary is that when he regrabs the ledge, the invuln's gone. Like that's why you're seeing the fast fall happen from Solar Beam so fast afterwards, because he doesn't want to get caught.
Yeah. And say the problem is that Locke specifically can just do it again, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
He's got
Most people don't have quite the same ways to just reset the situation.
True.
Ooh, oh no!
I actually do like going for when Locke's recovery, going for the parrying the first one if you can to get the timing there, and then kind of punch it afterwards.
I like
Some
the
more
down throw to
optimal
try to
punish.
force out a tech situation. Unfortunately, Lucio just went for the
Got
get
him,
up
yeah.
attack, gets a forward air, takes another stock, and now Lucio here on set point. Trying to parry the fireball a little bit too late on that.
Yeah. Not gonna get that. The pressure. Okay, gonna get that bear. Gonna set up here.
Good job
Exhausted
going
air
for the
resources.
flip, cancel.
Yep.
I like the delay on that tech, right? Lucio could have immediately gone for that left, but he actually waited a second just to see what was going on, then went for the left roll on that platform. Fire Amp going to give that more damage. Trying to stall out with the down special with no
There it
magma
is
charges,
again.
right? Oh,
Ooh.
God, that parry coming in so clutch.
Oh my goodness.
I've been working
try
on
to go
trying
for
to
another
punish
one.
multi-hits. This is why you got to do that, kids.
Yeah.
Off of the
The Gatling
fireball.
will take it.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Gatling will absolutely take it. Don't let people lie to you. That move still works at a high level.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%, especially off of the fireball, right? Which is why it makes Lucio's game plan, not Lucio specifically, well, yes, Lucio, but also Zetterburn.
Zetter, yeah.
Zetterburns game plan, so simple yet effective, I like to compare him to like Ryu of Street Fighter, right? Because he can just throw out a fireball, wait for the fireball to hit, and once it connects, then you can go into Combo City, right? Because not only is the fireball forcing the opponent to react to it, what are you gonna do to this and try to punish your reaction to it, but also when it hits, you get so much mileage out of it, right? Because he landed the fireball, he was able to land the dash attack, Gatling into the upstrung to kill out that final stock.
What Ryu's are
good
you
stuff,
playing,
Lucio.
man? You have Ryu's robbing you like that? You see what he's doing there? The World Warrior does that? There's no way. There's no way that War.
You ever play a game called Mugen Bam?
Yeah.
You
Have I
can't
been
be
on
like,
salty
"Here's
bets?
my
Absolutely.
FGC knowledge. It's from Mugen.
No, but for real, like you said, right? Just being able to go by that fireball and then pressure, man. And I love that he was going at different angles too, and mixing up the timings just enough to make him hesitate on the parry, right? And that was like the most important factor, right? Usually when you're doing like the stage one against Zetter, it's like, all right, they're going for the fireball and they're just going a straight line right behind the fireball. Oh, I'm just parrying that all day. No problem.
Yeah.
No questions asked, right? But when you're adding all those mix-ups, now that fireball just becomes that much more dangerous, even with that, like having the parry skill, right, to do that. So that just shows, man, there's levels to it.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
There's
top
actually-
level, and say a lot of top level Rivals 1 turned into not like parry was just straight up bad at points because you would just bait it out and then punish super hard for that. I think with shields, we're not going to quite see that same top level meta play out, but I've definitely seen people that it's like, oh, you know that I'm going to do this option that you can parry a lot. I'm just going to run at you and wait and see what happens now.
Yeah.
The fear factor of just running in without even like throwing out a move, not committing to anything, forcing out one of their panic options or hard callouts with a parry or a shield or anything. Because even just putting up a shield is kind of a commitment, right? Because you can't just like act out of it immediately. You can like jump out of it, you can grab it, sure, but you can't if you just want to like go and try to do something. There's a little bit of lag on that.
Yep, lock yourself down, right? And that's the beauty, right? By now having the presence, by that implied pressure, that's where you get the beauty of feints, right? Where you just get to do more around your opponent and move freely because they have to respect that threat. At least that send it back.
Maybe we were on the wrong stage there.
Yeah.
We're getting Envy versus Not Dead.
I am so hyped because I need to see some firstborn, man. I've been watching Void play this character. And
dude,
seeing it
so
from
cool.
demo to the release now, this character's moving.
This character is so cool because he's a deceptive character, right? So a lot of people gravitate towards him because of his cool normals, right? Very reminiscent of like Joker, for instance. A lot of just being able to get in there and get a lot of combo damage like this, right? But what makes him like unlock his full potential is being able to play with the smoke and the clones.
Oh, 1000%.
Like there, if you teleport into the smoke, you don't go into special fall. That lets him get the second teleport, jump out, do whatever he wants.
Immediately act out of it.
Yep.
Say,
yo, the deception, the hyena, bro.
Oh, gets the forward air, pushing him super deep, but that's okay. We're going to use the clone to try to get back onto the stage. Uses the up special, but we got Envy coming in with the down air starter to end it all.
Yep. Say we've been talking about the forest, but Envy is one of the best crags in the business right now.
Yeah.
Envy from New York, top level PM player before this.
Yep, NY's finest, man.
Yep.
It can happen.
Always a fan of the home city coming in clutch right now.
True.
I'd say if I remember right, definitely got top 8 at Coinbox. Not the recent one, but the one before that. I don't
Bro,
remember
he said I see you. You cannot deceive me.
Off the
Right
bat
now,
with
he's
things
trying
like
to get
this.
top 8 here, bro. Like that's aerial side special off stage and gonna give you, or sorry, down special, gonna give you that gigantic spike, put you into the running
so
gear.
low.
I know.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Wanted to break it.
Shields do
Okay.
regen a lot slower now. It'll be fine at this point, but it's real fun now to chase someone down after you're like, oh, that looks small. I'm gonna keep running at you.
Yep.
And in between the stocks there, Not Dead had an opportunity to inhale 3 things of smoke, which is going to allow him to enhance one of his specials, right? So we're going to see what he's going to be able to do with it.
Say usually that means Combust is online.
Absolutely.
Pretty rare that you see it for Super Clone. Super Clone's the most fun one. It's just not maybe the most meta viable.
Yeah.
It's also difficult to use, like
Exactly.
being able
And
to
that's
control
exactly
them.
why, yeah.
Ooh.
Fun fact, the first like early access version of Rivals 1, every clone was Super Clone. That shit was busted.
It's
Honestly,
insane.
bring us back. Bring us back, dude. Yeah,
I've been
honestly,
asking for it for years.
Combust.
You get him in the center of the stage. Gonna inhale some smoke in the process.
Hey,
There's another
inhale, man.
enhance. Yep. I'm trying to catch a secondhand smoke though. Crag coming in, throwing out another block. Mysterious on how we're gonna be able to get back onto the stage, right? Using the smoke to try to disguise it, but just holds
Yeah, there
on
you
to
go.
the ledge.
Really
Yo,
wanna
Envy
point
the
out-
dare officer, man. He said get that away from me. Don't do drugs.
I really want to point out too, he set the rock down, and then I think it was the third hit of Nair, which sends the shards up at an angle, and he cleared all of that smoke at once.
Yeah.
Like that's such a good way. We talked about cutting off resources. This is the way to actually be able to edge guard. Because, you know, mid-level for this game feels like, oh, they just always get back. It doesn't matter. That's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. That was the clinic.
No,
I feel like that's a
1000%.
good separate the
speaking
mid
of
level
a
from the high
clinic.
level. Yeah, dude, already put him in there. The blender.
We're just in the rinse cycle right now.
I know.
Just spinning.
Imagine you just spawn in a hospital. How'd that happen?
All right, you gonna spawn the clone, kind of mix up. I've lost track of who he is.
To be fair, that's the point. He knows, you don't.
Dude, when I play Forestborn, I don't even know.
Yeah, if you hold, I know that you're, I'm sure you're aware, but for the folks at home, if you hold left or right for the side special, that determines which one you are when you pop up.
Yeah. So
But-
top level Forestborns are gonna know control. I will not.
That's fine, but that doesn't stop me from then getting confused later as I like run them through smoke.
Dude, I can't imagine keeping track of them when they're both in the smoke. Like, how do you even?
And that's the thing. A lot of people for the first, that week of demo, everyone's just like, oh, Force just isn't good. And all of the Rivals players like, no, Force is really good. He's just hard.
Yeah. Very difficult character. I mean, we're seeing Not Dead pilot him like a master right now in that first stock again. Bring this back bit by bit. Envy has a slight lead here. Does have the block on top of it. Gonna give him some free combos to boot.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love
Gets
that.
right out of the smoke you talked about earlier. Recover back though.
Yep.
Get right back off stage.
I don't care which one you teleported to.
Nope.
You're just
all the
here.
above.
And the worst part about that is like there's no commitment coming out from Envy when he goes for that, right? He just throws out a block. If it hits, cool. If it doesn't, whatever. I'm still on stage and can still trap you afterwards.
Yeah.
Ooh, the down air. Good tech coming out from Envy.
Unless it's part of a true combo, most of the time when I see a Craig like just jumping off stage, I'm like, why are we doing this?
Right.
Maintain your presence.
You had the world. Ooh, I love that cape into up
gets up
tilt.
there.
Yeah.
Yep, the classic.
Yep, you can cancel cape into whatever move you want.
Yeah, and that bear is so strong.
So interesting to know here, Not Dead only went for 2 inhales there because he wanted to keep some of the smoke on stage still and wants to wait for that perfect opportunity to go for the 3rd inhale to get that empowered move.
Yeah, it gives it an opening.
The smoke's
could've
better
been
for
huge.
neutral. The combust is better for the combo. So if you're able to be like, all right, I've got you to kill %. Let's just let it rock.
No, exactly.
I can't believe up tilt hit from that far away. Okay, final inhale.
I tried to never be surprised when Craig up tilt hits me. That will definitely kill.
Jeez.
Oh my god. Forward air
Jumps
from
off.
Craig. Anywhere
You're
off
dead.
stage. Yeah.
The top
literally
rope,
dead.
dude. Mr. Top rope.
You hold
is
in,
crazy.
you get hit by 2 forward airs, you hold out,
Yep.
you just die from the first
You just
one,
lose.
pick your poison.
Yep.
And that's the difference
Those are
between
the worst
combo
moves,
DI
man.
and
It's like I
survival.
DI out, I die. I DI in, then I just look dumber and die.
The correct way to DI is to unplug your controller, obviously, because you're
Yeah,
fighting
it's just
against
neutral.
Crag. It's
Zen
just-
it, dude. It's
All
just
right,
zen it.
handshakes, GG's.
Yep.
We're good.
Thanks, man. Thanks for
Okay,
playing.
so I got some patch notes I could probably toss in for Forsborn if Dan's listening, right? This is what I think it needs to happen for Forsborn, right?
I
You
see, I
allow
see.
your buddy to plug in a controller and they play the clone. True?
True.
Ooh.
True.
That's
Dev
been
Asti in
my
the
notes
mix.
on how to-
Yeah, all right.
That's been my dream for ice climbers as well, so I'm super about it.
Okay, but Forsborn is cool. Let's see.
Right. He's cool because he has a mask and
Yes.
sword, I guess.
The ice climbers
Yes.
wear masks, bro. They're the devil behind those cute little faces.
We need to mod that in. It's just ices with little force burn masks on. It'll be good. People will like them suddenly.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. A lot of hatred behind that character, but we got some goodies coming up here for this bracket, right? Looks like we got our top 8 solidified for winner's side. We got B-Bats and Lucio over on the top side of things, and on the bottom side of the top bracket, we got Rangashu facing off against Elk.
Dang.
Ooh.
Commentator's curse, man. Commentator's curse.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my bad. We do, though, have Melee, Rivals, PM, and Rivals here, which
We do.
I love that we have 3 different games wrapped.
Where's my
Yes.
ult at? Where's ult at?
Unfortunately, Ult with Solar Beam, who is no
Yeah.
longer is in losers somewhere.
And they're in losers, you know. They're in the middle of a game. They're facing off
They're
against
still, they're
Mask.
still here, yeah. We
That's
love
game
them,
three.
you know. Went to the watering hole. It's okay.
Oh, it's the pizza man. Here he
Oh,
is.
Yes.
It's the battle of the big boys.
Yeah, so like Crag being the fast faller, where his lockdown's more of like a floaty.
Yep. It's always funny when people don't realize that Craig's a fast faller. Because they're like, yeah, but I can make a platform and recover. I'm like, that. Just because you've got a good recovery doesn't mean you're not a fast faller.
Yep.
Okay, just going for the
Oh, God.
classic up special, puts him in a
What
very
are you
bad
doing down
spot.
there?
Used a lot of resources there. I do like that Chef... Wait, no, Chef Q is the Craig. Never mind. I was going to say I was happy that someone with Chef in their name was using...
Yeah,
the
no, we
pizza
got
one,
mixed.
but
I
I'm
don't
just
trust me. I was
wrong.
about to say that
Just
to you earlier
actually
on, and I was
wrong.
like, never mind.
So
it's all
sad.
why.
Depressed. Depressed on so many different levels.
Yep. And then I was like, wait, no, I'm pretty sure I knew that Solar Foe was playing Locks. This is just on me.
I want an oven brick pizza now, bro.
Even if you know that you can sweet spot, that feels so scary.
Makes you second
Oh,
guess
almost gets
yourself,
the
man.
command grab.
Oh, there, bear. Yep.
Okay, going for the spin, and what makes that spin, you know, a lot of people at a lower mid level can kind of get distracted by that move, right? Because it feels so good. But the problem is, if he doesn't touch your shield or hits you or a rock or a pillar or anything, like there's so much lag afterwards on that move.
Just let him spin for a while, and you deal
Yeah.
with it.
Just avoid it. Don't shield it. That's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, we're gone. Okay.
Yeah, all right. You can do some
pizzeria's
really
back.
cool stuff with the side B though, where you can like throw your own rock in the air and side B into
Yeah.
it before landing.
allows you to be able to jump cancel out of it.
Yep. So you can jump cancel out of it to like switch up your recovery.
Ooh, the mix-ups
Oh,
going for the
yeah.
aerial
Oh,
side
that-
special.
yeah,
Gets
yes,
him with
sir.
the back.
Oh, that
Big
air is so
turnaround, too.
clean.
The full magma version with the spaghetti is so funny.
Yes.
Oh,
So
we-
good.
So
We'll point it
Solar-
out again. We'll point it out again.
It's amazing.
Oh
these are
no.
wall jumps. Yeah.
Yeah, wall jump
Yeah.
off the earth pillar, unfortunately.
You get one of those.
Oh, I
You
like
use
it.
well.
Oh,
that
he
did
died.
kill him.
Catch,
Okay.
man. Just
I was like
enough.
holding my breath.
I thought we got one more.
Dang. And puts a pie on the ground, too, for good measure.
Yeah. We're at a pizza party, gets command grab on top.
Yeah.
That what actually made that possible was because he pummeled, right? When you pummel, you get rid of the anti-grab state, so you can actually get a chain grab afterwards.
Yeah.
One of the big reasons to use neutral pummel instead of always special is if you're
Yeah.
like, hey, I really need this right now. And I
mean,
think
neutral-
he's matching special.
Neutral pummel also just
Just
does more damage than you think. It does like 8% on clearing.
Yeah. It does for all of them. It's usually the same amount of damage as special, but like 8%'s a lot.
Yeah. For a pummel.
Yeah, gotta respect it. Yo,
Oh,
speaking
God.
of, geez, you respect me.
Okay, I'll go down. Like,
Yeah.
you want me down? I'll go down.
My man said I'm on the Richter scale. Hold that. Jesus. Yo.
If you want me to go down, then I go up afterwards. That's going to be the first
get
game
it,
going
man.
over
I
to
get
the
it, Craig.
chef.
Jeez.
God.
I'm sorry. I
There's something
apologize.
about Crag's down air, man. Like that move just looks like
It's because there's no wind up. He just punches down.
punches the shit out of
He
you,
just punches
dude.
It
down.
looks really disrespectful.
It is so unsettling.
he's like, ugh, like immediately. Like there's no wind up, bro.
Nope.
All right, we're gonna
need
make this. We're gonna make this nice, close, and personal here on Aetherian Forest, though.
This stage just looks even smaller now.
You put two big
good
bodies on the
catch
small
already.
stage in
Yep.
the game, bro.
Ooh, we looking clean. Oh, okay. I was about to say stop.
I queued into a random doubles match yesterday, and everyone else in the doubles match picked big bodies, and then random here, and I thought I was going
we're
to
done.
die.
Like
Just
that?
like that as well.
Like that?
Because holy
Done like
crap.
that?
Yeah, I'm saying one quick anecdote. We're just already done.
Yep.
Is he dead again?
No,
Oh,
not yet, but he's making it hard.
You're gonna go for that Nair, get the swing two of it to try to open him up, but Chef Q is just too much in charge right now, getting so much mileage out of these small stray hits.
Yep, I love the small hitfall nairs that, you know, if you get the right spacing, the right hitbox on it, you're able to just, like, carry your opponent forward.
Oh my!
Oh, he wanted it so badly.
yeah. Pressure, trade situation. Hey, Solar Flare.
Struggling to, it feels like in neutral it's okay, but he's really struggling to figure out how to kill Crag.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get that.
No, that-
There's gonna do it. That's for sure.
Just easily combo off the projectile, right?
Yeah. Put that in the oven.
Combo off
Oh,
the
speaking
pizza.
of.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's also comboing off the projectile. Just holds the rock.
That's
okay.
crazy. Like, yeah, that was mad
Why not?
disrespectful. Why was he standing there? He's
I
charged
literally was like, I don't know,
F-strong.
the controller disconnects? Like, what happened?
Yo, just looking at him. Yo, Chef Q, man.
Oh, gonna get punished that
Ooh,
that ledge
that's fair.
special.
Absolutely.
I love watching Craigs just run at their own rock for a while.
Trying to get
Got
the follow up.
movement. Goes high.
Trying to bait, yeah. Okay, here we go. Get something started here. No dash attack. No, step back, get there. Oh,
He just needs to stand on the pizza more, bro.
get tossed.
Oh, we're
Man,
back.
He is trying to rob.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's got it at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe if we
Swinging way too much. He's trying to force something
Yeah.
to happen.
Oh, you were dead.
the double Dunkaroo gonna be able to square that out in victory fashion for Chef Q. Taking over Solar Flare, gonna send Solar Flare down at a 13th place finish here at the FlyQuest event. But on top of that, you know, this was a really good run, right? Because it's 13th, right? You didn't get too far in the top 16, but like there was still a lot of players that entered in before the top 16 started out. So with
Yeah.
Loxodon of all characters too, put on a pretty fantastic
Yeah, no,
fight.
shout out Solar Flare making it happen. But Chef Q, That I don't know. Like I said, man, that character Craig is so disrespectful. And to see that dare, and then he pillars at the end, and he's just standing there. He's just standing there in the blast zone on the pillar, just looking at you, like, yeah, you know what I did to you. That character
It's the worst
is crazy.
thing when you're like, oh, he could have lived as well. Like,
yeah. Jeez, man, that's crazy. That was godlike. That was godlike. Shout outs to Chef Q making it happen. Cooking for
that
the
means
community.
We're gonna get Envy and Chef Q at some point, so we're gonna see
Yeah.
the two Crags fighting off.
Oh,
The Crag
man.
Ditto is a magical, disastrous place. So I'm all right. Before we get any of those future matches, we are going to take a quick break. We're going to reset, and we will be right back for you all.
Who's your least favorite Swedish person?
Oh man.
Y'all know Swedish people?
I only know laughing. Like I don't know any other
like-
person from Sweden.
I guess I hate Lefted.
This feels like pretty specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very yeah.
Which one do you wrote this? What we need is combos. We need straight combos. Everything needs to do at least 50% and then land into a mix-up. We need mix-ups too. New players should play Echo because, as I mentioned before, we need a mix, right? And there's almost no better character to mix than Echo. And it's pretty easy too. Everything needs to be a 50-50. You can't have anything less. No 49s or 51s. Then you gotta get them assist calls. Assist calls. After that, nothing else.
I'm the best. I'm the best of all time, baby. Let's hear it.
You're so good. How are you so good?
I love you, Jake.
GDs.
For new players, I would probably recommend Braum for how easy it is to just swing and attack. If you like just being like a big, reliable like support or like tank type of player, I think Braum does that for you. I also think that his moves are pretty big, pretty swingy, can hit from pretty far away. So you don't have to worry too much about movement. That's like the big thing with Braum. You know, just get in there and just hit them and just protect your friend.
Hi FlyQuest fans, we want to give an update on our World's Charity Initiative, Here We Grow, and our plans for Paris. Now clearly, Berlin was a fun time.
And they will earn their spot in the quarterfinals.
And with the matches officially over, we're happy to announce that we've raised nearly $8,000 to the
Prinzessinnengarten
collective in Berlin, which brings people together to grow food, share knowledge, and promote sustainable urban living. But we're not done yet. As last team standing in the West, we want to keep doing these communities right. So while we're in Paris, we'll be working with Job Life Esports to be raising funds for
La Société Protectrice des Animaux.
France's oldest animal welfare organization, which focuses on rescuing abandoned, mistreated animals and finding them new homes. Since there are less matches in Paris, we want to raise the stakes a little bit. Now, for every minute of game time, we'll be donating $10. So thank you guys for your continuous support as we grow together here in Paris and beyond.
simple. Look at that.
And there's like so many different things that you could talk about.
We're gonna make a shitty f***ing tier list. Best way to live his life.
Oh my god, Punk to God, FlyQuest over! Champion! Let's go, Punk to God right there.
Yo, welcome back to the FlyQuest Fight Series here today. First time appearance from Rivals of Aether 2. My name's Aussie. I'm joined here by Wisely and Bam, and we got a top 8 bracket here ready to roll. Fellas, this game just got released yesterday, and we're already seeing some insanely high-level play from people who've been playing the demo, from people who've been playing the betas all year, from people who are just naturally good at platform fighters from other games, and this is what the bracket's looking like right now.
Yeah, man, it's been absolutely insane, man. It's like we just started and already we've been seeing like some incredible matchups, man. I mean, like it feels like most of them have been pretty dominant, though, I will say. So I'm actually really eager to go into these winter semis. I need to see people going back and forth. I need to see people scrapping.
We need to see some game 3s. We need to see some game 5s. Absolutely.
Yeah. So speaking of, the top 8 is going to be best 2 of 3 still. So it's going to be the first one to get to games, 2 games to be able to take that set. But once we enter winners finals, it's going to be best 3 of 5 territory for the top 4. So that means winners finals, losers finals, grand finals, and losers semis going to be entering that best 3 of 5 territory. So we still got a couple more best 2 of 3s here. And we also got Genesis coming up for you on February. This is the tournament you guys got to go to because Rivals of Aether 2 is going to be there. It's going to be the big appearance from them. They were obviously there last year, and like Wisely said previously, was a little bit more of like a pre-release tournament, so a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more like just trying to mess with the game. But this is going to be after 4 months of people hunkering down and labbing and playing in tournaments and trying this game out to their hardest. So it's going to be a treat.
Not only that, but Genesis is always the world championships for Rivals. For Rivals 1, that's where RCS, the Rivals Championship Series, like that was the finale. And while there hasn't been an RCS for this year, while we're getting ready for Rivals 2, and now that it's out, like that's still the world champs for the Rivals scene. Whoever wins this basically is like, well, you skipped RCS, but you're number 1 in the world now.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be big. But obviously, we are starting it here today. We got it. V-Bats once again in the building. Of course, first off, again, Lucio got that Zeta burn. It's been cooking. I'm excited to see this match.
I saw the username that time.
There you go.
Always a little bit of a treat whenever you see it right out.
We got a like a reverse bear to regular one. Okay.
Looking pretty strong. Now you got to remember these two have already been appearing on stream earlier in winners, and they were both pretty dominant in their respective sets. So now they're facing off against the likes of each other. We're gonna see who's gonna be able to get. And right now, B-Bats is starting off pretty strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that we're seeing Vampire Zetterburn versus like the minted Rose Petal fleet.
Can we talk about that stock though?
Yeah,
B-Bats, yo.
I mean, what stock? Where'd it go?
Deleted, bro.
Completely dominated.
Yo,
Also,
Robin Hood,
Lucio,
is out here.
That? Literally jumped onto the platform first, Lucio, to hold shield and just went for the grab because he was just holding shield for a little bit too long. Thought it was going to be an aerial instead. Get a down air starter on top of that, putting the timer on top to force out the shield. And finally, we see Lucio get a little bit of leverage.
No one does those downers like B-Bats either. Like, that's not just a, like, B-Bats is the best at it. No one even considered doing it before B-Bats did. Everyone was using downers from way above, and he's like, I'm just going to jump on you.
And if it hits your shield, you know, you're free because you're too
put
far
him in
away
charge.
From him. Yep.
We got snipes.
Yeah.
A little bit too far away. Even with the drift from the faint down B, right? It was still not enough to cover that distance just because of the weird angle you were at.
Again, that covers, like I said, man. Gotta have that insurance policy on deck. Great stuff there by B-Bats. See if Lucio can make something happen. Hey, so get that out of here. No CC.
Yeah, a little bit of an attempt at it, but too high a percentage. Goes for the forward strong with the burn. I don't think you even needed the burn. I think you were just dead.
A little bit of extra sauce on it, though. Just really guarantee it.
Yeah. Look at the damage. Rashid.
Definitely gotta be on the lookout for it, dude. It's the same color, too.
Not quite level 2, but man, it feels just as annoying sometimes.
Exactly.
Forward strong. When that's
out there.
When that's up close like that, you can hit the sweet spot. Forward strong has that sweet spot when it's like point blank.
God, the movement from these two is so good.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. Okay, good catch here. Opportunity, got the burn on deck too.
Over the fireball a little bit too late though.
Yep, you bear. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Snipe.
Wesley snipes the vampire's dead.
1000%, man.
I understand what Lucio is going for, right? Because you're off stage, you're out of resources. If you go for the down special like that, you do regain your double jump, but you just leave yourself as a sitting duck to B-Bats, who has projectiles and can spike you like that.
Yep, and he's just waiting for it. He read that book before.
Any other character?
It's your only option, but man, B-Bats also knew it was your only option. You gotta really make some magic happen to get through there otherwise.
So now we're going into the counter pick territory. We just got done with the Delta stage. Now we're going over to Tempest Peak. First time appearance on the stream, right? One of the counter pick stages. A little bit weird, right? Because we talked about how PS2 has like the two platforms, right? Kind of similar to that, except these platforms move. A little bit more akin to like Fountain of Dreams from Melee.
That's a beautiful stage, man.
Yeah. I'm actually a fan of this.
Much less egregious than Tempest was in the last game, where no one likes going here.
Yeah.
I want Heaven's Tower back.
Ooh, Tower of Heaven would be... Once they start adding in the alt skins for stages, like, I need Neo Jewel's Veil so badly.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
The casino lights and everything, it's so dope.
We got more stages coming next year. They already have it in the plans, so excited to see when that eventually comes out. But on top of that, we're seeing B-Bats again kind of dominating this neutral here for a second, but Lucio's got a lot more damage this time around.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm sorry. I know we talked about we wanted to see some close matches, but B-Bats is playing out of their mind right now.
I don't think I've seen a fleet push this many buttons either. Usually when fleet's winning, it's like, oh man, I can't get in. I can't find an option.
I slowed it down. This is APM right here.
Zoner like a rushdown.
Yep. Okay, Lucio's getting activated though.
Oh my god, it gets back somehow. Great tech.
Yeah, that was amazing. Yep, headbutt. You know what time it is.
Yep, that also gets enhanced by the burn. Just goes for the simple swing. Give him the high 3, get the KO, and gonna give him a lead, but almost not for long. I love the DI in that, very narrowly avoiding that up strong.
Yeah, just enough. Okay, your SAR's out. It doesn't matter.
Once you got hit by that first swing.
Tornado yet.
Nope.
But the tornado is there for as like an insurance policy, right?
Yep,
Because
just
in case. Yeah. Like 15% or more, honestly.
Ooh.
Oh,
okay,
another pair.
Started off.
So I'm noticing this happening a lot in this game, right? B-Bats has gotten a lot.
Okay,
Tons of parries.
You were saying you were noticing something, and then I yelled.
No, it's all good, bro. I was just saying the parries are coming out. I've seen a lot of parries coming out from B-Bats.
Definitely starting to open up the books, man. We're in the library now.
It's just swinging right
He's
now.
so swinging.
It's Zetter, bro.
No, I'm saying the fleet is just
fleet.
floating out there and being like, I'm going to put out 5 aerials and hopefully you run into one of them. And you know what? It works.
Good catch. Step back here, Lucio, trying to get out. Opening here. Good catch. Not going to get him on the platform, though. Let's see the up airs.
Good job DIing out. That's going to be way harder to get that up strong.
Yeah.
That whole sequence had a soft start too, right? The reverse down special to go right behind before going for the shot. Really cool.
Just the parry you had mentioned.
B-Bat's trying to punch that ticket right now.
Punch it in for victory. That's what we're looking at. Punch it in that ticket for winners finals very closely here. But Lucio not out of the woods. Being able to get I didn't think B-Bats was gonna die right there.
Oh, just swiping.
The sweet spot is so strong on Zetter's
It's crazy. It really is. Every time.
Yeah.
This hurts my soul getting hit by it.
It's one of the big things when I see someone not using Zetter forwarder. It's like, you're still playing this like melee and all.
Oh, you're honest. Thank you.
Thank you for
kind
not using
sir.
that move right now.
Yes.
Okay, get some more shield to top that. Up tilt to Kala as an anti-air. This is really bad. He uses the double jump. I love that recovery. Opting to go for the air dodge.
Are you going to be able to reverse this?
Hold on.
Yet. On ledge, though.
Okay, wait a minute.
Grab.
I'm trying to start something off.
When the wildfire back down on the right side of the stage, gonna force B-Bats to try to recover a little bit higher to respect not getting burned again. It is a little bit of passive damage on top of the fire amp boost.
Yep, we got the flames and the winds. Hold up. Step back, I'm waiting for you. Absolutely.
Just waited for the air dodge up, too. Just waited there.
Right on top of your head.
Stop the Fire Nation in its tracks. It's going to be BBats taking a 2-0 victory. Going to move on into winners finals, just like we thought that he was probably going to do. Because right now in top 16, it is nothing but 2-0s for BBats. A lot of 2-0s on the board.
Absolutely, man. Young Robin in the hood, bro. Just you cooking, dude. Crazy.
You know what I find interesting about Fleet? That her voice actress, Faye, she literally plays 2 different archers that are both in fighting games that both start with the letter F. Fairy from Grand Blue.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So shout out to Faye. Faye's a homie, man. Shout out to you, Faye.
Shout out to Faye.
She's always holding it down.
Yeah, she's the
good
homie.
human. Good human for sure.
Yeah, I knew she played Aki. I didn't know that she was in Grand Blue.
Yep. It's just really funny. They both start with F. It's just like, what are the odds of that?
She just knows, man. It's in the contract, baby.
It must be the same first name as
mine. You know what it is.
BBats moving on to winners finals. Going to find out their next opponent with the next set coming up. It's going to be Rangunshu facing off against Elp. So this is going to be quite the fight that we'll see here in winners semis.
Yeah.
Rangunshu's been a top 10 in the world PM player for the last couple years, and then LP has been a top 30, I believe 30, Rivals 1 player for like 4 seasons now. This is truly like the top of the 2 games coming at it for a bit.
Right.
Rangunshu's been playing a lot of Claren because he played Martha and then Lucario in PM, where LP has just been rocking the Maple tried and true the whole time.
And Maple, obviously one of those characters. I actually messed around with that character in Rivals 1 when I played Rivals 1 because I just like the speed of the character. She's the fastest character in the game, whether you're dashing on the ground or air speed. Like, she is just zooming all over the place. But what makes her very interesting is she's not like... While she is a speedster rushdown, she's also got traps. Like, she's also placing stuff on the ground. She's got her 3 plant companions all trying to just control the stage while also overwhelming you with the sheer speed.
Yeah, and you got to... Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, it feels like there's a lot of the like almost FGC set play flair in with the way that you're using Lily setups of like, all right, if I grab you, Lily's there, I can back throw. That always gets this thing set up, and now I can get my mix. Like, there's a lot of that with Maple, and then a bit with Orcane's Puddle as well. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No, 1000%. And it's cool because it's like, ultimately for the character, like you said, like, you do have the rush down and you do have the traps, but it's got to be cohesive, right? Like, the character does have the rush down, but there's definitely some gaps in it, right? Unless you're using the traps, and that's really where you get the coverage there. So, I always love to see people who are able to toe that line, because majority of the time, those archetypes are separate, right? You don't really see too many characters that are a hybrid,
it's bizarre,
like aggressive and trap character. But honestly, like, I love seeing characters like that. Those are some of my like favorite characters, actually, when they have that, they're able to apply a pressure and they still kind of do traps. They also tend to be really broken characters, to be honest, too, when they do have hybrids, because those archetypes usually just shouldn't be together, right? So,
do I have news for you, Bam? I have news for you about 2 different video games with this character in it. This character's been real good for a long time.
Say more.
I wonder why.
This character won Genesis last year for Rivals 1.
Yeah.
And obviously trying to get that win for Rivals 2 on top of that. LP coming right back in to try to get that next dub for themselves. And something that I find really cool about the team, Aether Studios team, by the way, is, speaking of Rivals 1, is that they're going to continue to have like tournaments for Rivals of Aether 1. They're not like abandoning the game. They're not saying, hey, listen, even though we're playing Rivals 2 and we stopped development on Rivals 1, we're still going to support it. We're still going to have tournaments for it, and we're still going to like put it on the stream and everything. So that's really cool for like the diehard fans of that scene that like, oh, cool, I'm glad my game's not going away, because that's like one of the hardest things whenever you get like a sequel to a platform fighter, or just a sequel in general. There's not many video games at all that like people still play the old versions when the new version's out, except for like Melee's like the
one.
Like
it's literally the one. Like, like
especially with how different Rivals 1 and 2 are. They feel this. They feel very similar. The character vibe is there, but like, I mean, you just can't. No shields, no ledges. Systems. It's a very different game.
1000%.
Still got grabs though for Claren.
If you're one of like 3 people who have got command grabs.
That's true. We are in game now, man. Let's see it. Starting off strong already.
Something something you're going to see a lot from this Clarin, by the way, is the fact that we've already seen 2 counters come out, creating those force fields. Those force fields are going to make it so projectiles can no longer go in there, which is going to make it even more difficult for Elp to land the Watcher's Mark from the Seed, because Seed is such a fast projectile. It only does like 1 or 2 damage, but the point is to try to get that mark that you're seeing right now on Wrong. It's going to allow for some bigger follow-ups off of the strong attacks.
Yeah, the mark is everything. Good catch there. Strong is going to do it.
That's so sick, dude. The dash attack always sends backwards, and Wrong was already at the ready, had the turnaround forward strong ready to rock.
Gotta keep that thing on.
DI, you either up strong or forward strong. So,
Yeah.
DI percent, all of that. What is he? Okay.
Yo!
All right.
Okay.
Sometimes you just do it.
Sometimes you gotta call it out.
A lot of Clarins usually just up tilt on the platform right there because it covers so much range, but Wrong was going for a hard call out with the up strong.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
That's always a scary spot. We're talking about with Fleet too, whenever you have like your opponent up towards the top, it becomes a little bit scary, but especially with this character Maple as well. It's like you can also do that if you have them tethered, right? You just go right up there and just follow them up.
Rangunchu is dead now, but also
Yeah.
he was super smart at that point by doesn't just go down and parry Lily, because that's what a lot of characters want to do to take her out of the game. Ran down and immediately countered. Lily.
Well, I was about to say, I'm like, yo, you do not like green thumbs. Like, literally crazy.
Not about
like you said.
horticulture out here. I think
Nope.
I didn't see the mark on. I didn't see the mark. Okay.
Bro, she's from the future, bro. There's no plant life there. It's desolate.
Concrete and metal. That's all I care about.
You just want the neon lights.
True.
Yeah, getting a lot of these down tilts, which is fantastic.
LP
Calling out
dropped
these
the
ledges.
LP. Come on. Come on. Don't use the
awareness.
man's tech against him.
Seriously. Okay.
Oh,
There, you know what time it is? Not gonna get that strong though.
there's also something that just feels inherently disrespectful when you land a dare and you grab them before they fly away. Like it's like,
Yes.
come on, bro. You stood me for that long, you can grab me, bro.
It's like watching the Falcon stomp into grab. It's like, oh, you're not
Jeez,
even
man.
gonna do
The
the combo
pressure.
part. You're just just in the
dead.
back.
No.
Ate the double jump.
I think it was not only that, but LP's usually really good at sniping his opponent with a seed while on the way down, and then using that seed to be like, even if you weren't marked before, you are marked now so that I can recover from
Come
the
back.
last distance.
Yeah.
And Rangunchu did I missed if it was back air or whatever, but I saw slice the seed again to make sure like I'm putting out everything to make sure you cannot get back here right now.
Yeah, Ron's trying to be on that path to try to get another 2-0 to put them into winners finals against B-Bats, but Elp's got to bring out something new to the kitchen, right? I don't know exactly what stage you would want to take Claire into, because I know a lot of Maples like to go to like Ethereum Forest because it keeps it nice, small, and personal, but bigger stages can also be really good for her because it gives her a lot more room to set up traps and run around and be able to just kind of keep her distance from her opponent, which might be the play in this matchup.
Yeah, it feels like there's often 2 different flavors of Maples, and there's the one that's playing this character as Rushdown, and then there's the other that's like, I got a plant, and that plant's gonna stay between you and me the entire time. And I think we might need to see a little bit more of that second one in order to slow the pace down.
Yeah, I need to be a bit more reserved. I agree with that. Let's see, but hey, applying the pressure out the gate.
On our first appearance of Rockwall, too, on top of that, getting the counter picks out here with dominance.
It's a big one because the upstrong covers. I think it goes up to that second plat.
Yeah.
Again, I'm trying to get the fair to ender, not gonna get it.
It's funny because Claren's the one with the sword, but Maple has the longer reaching strong attacks. They're gonna punish that with the shield grab, get some combos off of the neutral being jab, reset, misses,
It's still going.
Oh my gosh, the damage.
Dude, this whole time the Watcher's Mark just been on Ron, so it gives LP an opportunity to try to get like either like a wrap or a tether towards them or something. But they're all going to remove that mark from you, right? If you go for like a parry,
hard,
if you shield a strong attack, you can actually remove the mark in the process. But we're just going for the punish game instead. We didn't even care that we're marked because Ron's not going to be able to get anything off of it.
Yeah, it's at this point of like, all right, I'm marked, but if you can't swing, it doesn't matter.
Nope, I'm still on you. You don't need to come to me. I'm already here.
That's another way to get rid of it, right? Take a stock.
Yeah, it's the biggest way. But like you said, you can parry. I keep always forgetting. I'll like get this character on random and totally forget that if I just smash attack randomly, that it goes away.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow, just hold shield the entire time there.
Ooh,
Okay.
calls it out.
Fine, he gets that KO.
We go for the down strong to finish that out. That up tilt reaching from a mile away, getting the tipper, gets 3
Yep, that's
tippers
one.
out of that combo just to finish you with a forward air 1. Good lord.
Yeah, that's what you need.
And you have to get just the forward air 1.
Yeah, you
So
get the other
many
one.
times
Then,
you get the second and it's
yep, save someone exactly.
Yeah.
It's great
Like
awareness.
space it out. It's so weird to space out.
You either space it out or you have to hit fall real fast on the first one.
Oh, starting
Great
off
job.
strong with the
Great
damage.
job.
Oh, another one. Yo, okay,
Oh, he wanted
okay.
it. He wanted the clip.
Oh man. He said, "Welcome to the barbershop, bro." He was ready.
Help's not going to give it, right? We're still looking for these combo starters, whether it's going to be a down tilt or a grab. Finally get some stage control here. Gives us an opportunity to put up as Lily. But the problem is, Lily's kind of like a hindrance because Ron can just turn into the counter and turn on that anti-projectile shield.
I don't see anybody else countering Lily quite this proficiently either. Like, this is something that everybody needs to be adding to their arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what makes Clarence specific is that, like, okay, gets the forward throw.
Oh, we got money.
We got Mark.
Uh huh.
But, man,
Does it matter?
You don't want to
Not
burn
here.
it.
Okay.
Oh,
Huge
finally
reversal
gets the
action.
wrap. Off of the Vine Whip strong attack. We're going to put out Terry now this time around. Gonna see if we're going to be able to play. But no, we're on the right side, so Terry's not even going to come into play right now. But it's nice to have that recovery just in case, right? You can tether towards it, but it is now gone. Using the double jump, we're going to have to wall clean to get back on the stage.
Dude,
Simple
just
forward
the
tilt, sour spot.
pressure.
Pressure was out of this world. Rongachu taking that win 2-0. Moving on into winners finals, a face off against B-Bats, and that is a match I am looking forward to, man. I cannot wait to see this Clarendon fleet come out because I know a lot of fleets kind of complain about Clarendon.
Not just a lot of fleets, a lot of B-Bat specifically complains about Clarendon.
Yeah.
Listen, I
B-Bats at
get
one
it.
point has been on record of saying, like, this is undoable. You should swap. And then has now beaten good Clarence. So, you know, I guess good time to eat your words. But
Yeah.
very excited to see how that one goes.
Yeah, we're not going to dive into that match just yet, though, because we got the lower side of the bracket to get started with first, right? We got Lucio and Envy, and against Adam and the winner of Mask and Adam, and I believe that was wait,
No,
the loser.
Adam versus it'll be Adam versus LP. Yeah,
I realized it was a losers bracket. Okay, I got mad confused there for a second.
it happens. We're fine.
Yeah,
We're gonna,
we
I
live it.
believe, start that out with Lucio versus Envy. So we're about to see the battle of the Beatles coming here.
We've been waiting for it, man. But like, just real quick, just going back to like you were talking about, like Rongachu, like just phenomenal, like anti-maple tech, right? And I think that's the thing I'm really excited to see people push in this game. I mean, obviously, one of the big things of Rivals is like the character toolkits are so expansive. So I think for a lot of people coming into this game, there's going to be a lot of these things that people are just going to be like, dude, what is this? How do you beat this? This thing is just crazy, right? Because there's so many like just larger than life like toolkits and like specials that you really need to learn how to navigate. And so it was really good to see that, I think, for a lot of people, because as you said, like a lot of times Lily's just out here just duffing people in the face. They do whatever they want, right? Like, but now you're seeing the tech, and I know, like, obviously, Wisely, you make a lot of content on that as well, right? Just like showing people like on this like anti-character tech, and it's very important, especially in Rivals. I think some games you can kind of get by with like solely the global kind of like understanding, and that's it. But you need to have both.
So hard.
Yeah, you knowledge
so
check.
hard.
1000%, 1000%, man.
The way I've described it to, I have some friends picking up the game that are coming from traditional fighting game backgrounds, not platform fighters. And it's like, okay, you got to know if you're thinking of like the realm of current big traditional fighting games, this is going to be a lot more like Strive than it's going to be like Street Fighter. People are going to do some wild stuff in your face and just be like, oh yeah, that's a low tier. You just got to hold that. Like,
you just didn't know. Sucks. Thanks for playing.
The only thing this game is missing is Roman cancels, right?
Basically, yeah. It's the like, oh yeah, the worst character in the game, they can still blow you up off of one interaction because the game's just, the average power level is designed in that kind of way.
Yeah.
Makes characters feel really
wait
strong.
a minute.
But it looks like it's gonna be Zetterburn facing off, not going for the mirror. Wait, hold.
Crag, okay.
Nope, gonna stick with the Zetterburn instead.
Oh, I think that's
We mixed
on me.
up. Yeah, we mixed up. Yeah.
Yep. There have been a lot of Crags. I don't blame you.
Well, I think I was thinking of Chef Q.
Yes.
They were playing the Envy Chef Q. That means Envy won the Beetle battle to get to here first.
Yeah.
They had
That was just
losers.
off-stream.
Yeah, top 8 losers round 1 was off stream. It looks
Yeah.
like.
That's why I was thrown off. I forgot that was off stream.
All right, we're gonna get the Lucio, man. Trying to find another lease on life. Was looking so phenomenal until just ran into big bats, just being dominant, right? So let's see. They can kind of move forward in the loser side. Envy also playing extremely well too, but found their loser side being lost. Ooh,
Go down and
love
then
up
go
strong.
up. Then go down and then go up.
That was,
Yeah, I thought that was
that
gone.
was percents away.
So
Any
close,
other
yeah.
character.
That was like 2%.
Yep.
And Crag's a big boy coming out here. Gets the tech read on top of that with the
Oh,
back
the double
air,
jump read, yeah.
Stuffs out the aggression with a forward air.
Huge double jump read and just, I'm going to stand still with a rock ferment.
Yep.
That was always so funny.
What am I going to do with this rock? I don't know. It's my rock.
Just know
Forward
I'm here
air.
with my rock.
Yeah, and the Scarab Crag just looks terrifying. The glowing green eyes. These
Right now,
both look like they're Halloween skins.
Yeah.
Looking like Blue Beetle, kind of.
Ooh, wait.
Okay, 195, 204 damage until you finally got that first stock. Kind of a rarity for the likes of Zetterburn, right? Someone who has just such insane kill power.
If there's any character it's going to happen to, though, it's definitely Crag. Oh, that wait before doing the first forward air was so good!
Because he got the later hit of it, allowed him to confirm into the second one. Okay, going for another Jabberoo, going back off stage. Wall jumps to come back on.
Oh,
But because we're going above the ledge, F4 Strong going to be able to eat that for dinner.
Yeah, corner carry, good stuff. Trying to get to grab his input there.
Lucio just feels like he just cannot find solid ground right now. Even when he's getting anything going, it's all scramble.
To grab yet again and goes for the quick jab 3, mashing it out to get the blocks on top of that for some additional damage. I like that mix up from Lucio, opting to go to the right with that down special to kind of mix up where he was going to land, keeping Envy on his toes.
Jeez, yo. Gosh, that fair is so brutal, man. But yeah, Wisely, you're absolutely right. It really did feel like Lucio was only getting any kind of damage in scramble situations. A lot of times in neutral, it just seemed like just Envy's movement was just getting the better of him, and he was just trying to open and convert it from there. It really felt like it was Envy's game to like really lose.
100%. Yeah. Like even when Lucio was getting a combo starter, just couldn't seem to find the options. Envy's DI was phenomenal, was doing a great job getting himself out of those situations as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I think this pick is scary. It makes sense for Zetter because the closer blast zones, you're going to be able to get those kills faster, but don't love having to fight such a big character on such a small stage either. It is huge risk, huge reward for right now.
Yeah, no,
Oh
my gosh. Beautiful catch right there for Lucio. Lucio does have to fight back. For those of you who are just joining us, of course, it is currently right now a 1-0 in favor on Envy side, right? So Lucio's got to find some way to still stay relevant in this bracket.
Yeah, Envy still, I mean, takes away that first stock was taken away pretty fast, but now Lucio coming back into the thick of things here, trying to get that next stock on top of this counter pick coming out. That shield was looking mad weak, and there's going to be a move that's going to break it. It's going to be forward strong from Crag. Yo, goes for the feint.
Catch. Oh, we are gone.
Yeah, because there is a little bit of a delay before you can commit to the double jump, so I wonder if it was just too close to the ground.
Make it fair. Get some of the corner carry there with that dash attack. Apply some pressure.
This wall of bears, just how do you get past? Finally finds the mark, gets some burn debuff on him on top of that, gonna give him some damage as well as an enhanced strong attack.
Here.
He wanted the dash attack that converts into an up strong.
But he was a little too eager, and now you got to deal with all of that. Oh my god. Oh man, just got too eager with that burn. Really wanted to get something out of it, but not convert, and then Envy just closing it out in dominating fashion.
What, could he have killed with forward throw right there? He was at 128 with burn. Yeah, he didn't take too much damage for his trouble, so he still was able to take that stock away. But now we're coming into the final stocks for the game. You get that stage transformation on top of it.
Jeez, man. This might be it. Yeah.
Yeah. Double jump was eaten alive, too close to the bottom of the blast zone. You were just done for. Envy was large and in charge. Moving on into loser semis.
Yeah, and at that point, like, you're just so close in the corner, right? You're in a ledge, you're down, and Envy recognized, he's like, hey, I actually don't have to pressure you anymore. I'm just going to wait. Fair. I'm going to wait one more time. A fair, right? You know what? Third time's a charm. I'm a fair again. Why not? You
fair
know?
to fair to fair.
Yeah,
but
just, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But on top of that, I do want to add that Lucio was doing a fantastic job all day today. So even though Lucio going down with a 5th place finish, shouts to them for being able to get those victories on their notch, qualifying to the top 16 and taking down both Solars, right? Took down Solar Flare and Solar Beam, be able to get there into the losers quarters side of the bracket. So 5th place finish, nothing to sneeze at in this bracket. Coming up next, though, looks like we're going to have Elp facing off against Adam. So this is going to be the next match. Obviously, we saw Adam previously. I believe this is the Crag from earlier. Going to see what he's going to be able to bring towards the table and see how we're going to shake things up here for losers quarters. But there's something I'm noticing a lot of, and I think other people might at home also might be noticing that. If you look at this bracket, there's a lot of 2-0s. A lot of 2-0s, bro.
And, dude, it's crazy, man. It's just some people are built different right now. Obviously, I think that everyone learns these games at a certain pace, and then I think there's some people that just are they're just early legends, bro. Like, some people will get and they'll touch a game in the very early stages, and it's just very intuitive to them, and they break it down super quickly, and you can really see the difference, right? Or some of these matches, we're seeing these like incredible players, and then they go up against someone and they just get cooked. They don't even have an opportunity, right? Perfect example, again, we were talking about at the last match that we were watching with Rangunshu, and just like the awareness of how to deal with Maple, right? And a lot of those things that, for the most part, people are struggling against, right? Dealing with the tether, dealing with Lily, you know, even like Zetter and the pressure, right, that we usually see there, and even Envy on that side, just being able to destroy in dominant fashion, you know, even with the flip cancels, those kind of recoveries that we're seeing from Lucio that really were putting in work through the course of his matches. Not found here, right? Just easily just broken down, disseminated, cooked. See you later. Some people know some things, man.
Dude, it's crazy how much these players already know in this game. I feel like some of that comes from Rivals 1's matchup knowledge, right? Like being able to carry that into it, because a lot of characters do play very similarly. So you kind of, it's like moving from like Smash 4 to Smash Ultimate, right? Where you kind of get the idea of how to place a certain matchup. But also on top of that, I was looking at that bracket. It looks like Envy might have to face off against Elp again, because the Elp was the one that sent Envy towards the loser side of bracket. They're in a 2-1. Game 3 situation. So maybe if Elp wins one more, it turns into a best 3 of 5 this time around. So this is going to be the last 2 of 3 for the day.
Yeah, absolutely. But interesting enough, right? That was one of the few matches where we actually got a game 3 scenario, right? So
yeah,
you're right. It's been a lot of we've been speed running a lot of this bracket right now.
We have.
I mean, that's Rivals, man. And on top of that, I feel like time just feels like it's flying by, because first off, it's the new platform fighter, so it's always exciting to see stuff. But on top of that, this game is just sick to watch, man. Like, everyone's just moving like crazy and beating the crap out of each other, and now we got ourselves another big match, right? Because it's going to be Elp with the Maple, who is big at Rushdown. Elp already taking down one of the Crags or prior, so definitely knows the matchup experience against the likes of Adam.
Yeah.
Yep. And like we said, not only knows the matchup, because LB has been so good for so long as well. Like, literally 4 years in a row of being top 50 in Rivals 1, and then it immediately has come through and actually done even better in Rivals 2, in my opinion. It's Terry
they knew it was time to play.
It's time, and that's exactly what LP is going to be bringing towards the table here. Again, like you said, Terry is out. Whenever Terry's out, you know, it's not going to be too big of a deal unless you get knocked out. It just gives you a free tether to go back to, as well as being able to bounce a seed off of it to try to mix up landing the mark. But it's still like almost like a free option to do when you're on the ledge, as long as your opponent doesn't see it coming.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. You should chase here. And tech chase, not going to get it. Okay, punish that dash attack. Absolutely. Not going to get the forward strong. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
What a
yo.
catch with that tether. I love that.
The chase.
I love all of that.
All the maples make it look so easy. That is genuinely difficult to do. But, I mean, if you want to play at this level, it doesn't matter how hard it is. You gotta make it happen.
Yeah, it's got to become second nature eventually when you got playing at
There
this
we
level.
go.
You got some down tilts as well. We're going to be able to pop up Adam to try to get some more combo damage afterwards.
Absolutely. Lily thinks.
Rough trade. I actually love that just charges there, knowing like, hey, if you want to make it back, you have to deal with this right now.
Yeah.
And LP did, in fact, make that back. That was an insane recovery, but it doesn't matter because you're going to go for the drop into the forward air. Going to parry Lily for your trouble on top of that. Whenever you parry Lily, like it does make them like not in combat for a while. It pretty much just gets rid of it.
Right.
Yeah, there are very few things in life that are as much fun as comboing a Crag holding a rock. And that's why we are already at 96%, 103 off the
Oh,
top.
that's a beautiful
not quite.
timeline right there. Yeah, not just yet. Catch.
One more.
That seed real
There
quick.
we go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, it
Get
gives
that
you the
quick
watches
flight.
mark. Exactly. Going to be able to just fast fall right afterwards, get the up air rising, be able to finish off that second stock. And now LP looking insanely strong, but Adam could easily turn this around, right? Double jump has been eaten alive. There is nothing to be able to tether to. You have to go for the wall cling.
Only character in the game with one.
Yeah.
Swapping out Lily for Terry there like it was a Pokemon battle. Hold on.
Yeah. Catch.
That's what Terry does, right? Because Terry was there, it allowed LP to be able to get back towards the stage practically for free.
You can tether to it, or if you throw the seed at it, it's one of the only times it does have an active hitbox.
Yeah.
Versus, you know, Lily's just waiting for someone to come nearby.
Yeah, just chomping.
Ooh, empty hop.
Big grab. Doesn't get anything off of it, though.
Good DI coming out from LP, right? Gonna be able to escape that follow by just holding away. Survival DI coming in clutch. 140 damage right now on LP. Could easily die to the small swing, which is gonna be forward air. Bringing this to the final stock. Adam is showing some signs of life.
Yeah, but we got that tag right now, too.
That was a quick 79%. Ooh, we got the rewrap. Doesn't quite hit the second spot, though.
Yeah, it gets tough when you're at not high enough percentage, right? Because you can just break out of it pretty fast.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, the tether follow-up.
Most rewrap combos are
for
also based on
130.
just like tech DIs or tech roll reads.
Oh, the pressure with Lily and then all the special. Man.
Gonna hit you with the Shoryu there to finish it off, man.
Yeah, young world warrior.
Yeah.
That's the Ryu you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was talking about the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Not
one with
tether,
the
man.
magic fireball, and that can do Shoryu off the top of the screen.
Yeah,
this is Ken. This is Ken, bro.
This is Ken, okay.
The young master. See, starting off here in the game
Ken
two.
was about plants instead of fire.
Man.
Just wants to run it straight back to Merchant Port. I mean, this big open stage. Both these characters kind of like a big open stage like this, so I totally understand.
You got room to plant,
Sure,
but you also have room to pull the rock.
Yep. Pull it back up.
Still
Get
hasn't
much off
really
it,
gotten
though.
a good spot on stage. There we go.
Okay, dash attack, a really good burst option to just get rid of the rock when it's being thrown towards you, right? You can just easily just hit it right back into Crag's face.
Yeah, that attack's so good.
Especially because, you know,
special
Crag
get
can't
Going up,
shield
you
you.
know, I'm taking that flight, baby. You already know I'm here. That's
Usually
sweet
that's
Delta
that
Miles.
mix-up. Which side am I going to teleport to? Am I going to left, right, or below you? But
Yeah.
or the like, all right, this time I'm just going to take you off the top. I don't need to do the mix-up because you can nair out of there, which kills on the opposite DI sometimes.
Right.
Okay, going for some more down specials coming out from Adam, trying to throw out some projectiles just to play a little bit of a zoning game there, but LP still being able to break down that the wall of defense coming out from Adam is still gonna be able to pull out the Lily one more time. Dash attack cancels it into a forward tilt down to the
good down
kick
tilt.
you off
Yeah,
the
down
ledge.
tilt. Opportunity, the pressure. Love the movement there from that platform.
Where'd Lily go?
Yeah, Lily
Inside the rock.
Yeah, looking like a Mario villain, bro. Like, what's going on?
Honestly.
Ooh, get kicked.
Big time fair there.
Yeah,
Big follow
1000%.
up coming up.
Okay, turn to fair. All right. Lily ain't having that.
Still stuck holding a rock. You got to toss that fast.
Yep.
There we got Earth Pillar to be able to bring us right back to the stage. Uses Terry.
Very few people I'm seeing use Terry already. I'm glad that LP's on that game now.
Look at making that Terry look like a Bogard.
Young boy from Southtown, baby.
Into the Lily. Not enough to get the kill, though. We got a heavy boy on our hands.
Yep.
I think LP was just ready for that to kill.
Yeah, we on the block, though. Trap season. We on the block, baby.
Who else can up strong from off stage? Like, that's ridiculous.
I love the flying command grab. 2 of them in a row. Man is swinging for it.
What's the cargo throw so
there
bad?
we go. Going to, give me those up airs.
Uh-oh. Didn't want to commit to the second forward string. Was trying to get something started with the dash attack instead. Plus, again, it was only 55%. It was going to break out
we
really
were still
fast.
here.
Lily's been planted.
All right, trapped up.
Good parry. You get invincibility from that no matter what, so it's really good to go for.
It's less about knocking out Lily and more about the invincibility.
Often.
Oh, the classic, bro. Shades of DK.
my man got the cheese out and everything.
Of course.
That's not Loxodon pizza, man.
Up air. Yep. We going top. Gonna catch.
Dash attack and be able to combo into the forward tilt. Unfortunately, hitting the pillar instead of Maple. Last dodge.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
wrap
might
that
be
up.
it.
Give me that money.
Oh,
Need
it's
that
done.
money.
Yep, that's my block.
Going to be LP moving on into loser semi. He's going to get that run back against Envy, who previously sent Envy down into losers, but good stuff to Adam, making it all the way here to 5th place as well. Nothing to sneeze at on top of that, right? Tons of players you had to play through. You had to go through a whole ladder bracket just to qualify into this top 16. You're ending now with a 5th place finish using the Crag Wonder, the second best Crag in the bracket. So shout outs to him.
Huge shout outs. I am very excited to see this run back, though, because this is, like you said, one of the only ones that it wasn't just a clean 2-0.
It's literally the only one, right?
Before.
It's literally the only one.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
In top 8, at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the guys, before we jump into that top 4, we got winners finals already ready to go. We got loser semis ready to go, but we're going to go take a quick little break. Don't go anywhere. We got some more rivals action coming your way.
Who's your least favorite Swedish person?
Oh man, y'all know Swedish people? I only know Laughing. Like I don't know any other person from Sweden.
I guess I hate Lefted.
This feels like pretty specific.
Yeah.
It's very specific. Yeah.
Which one do you work with? What we need is combos. We need straight combos. Everything needs to do at least 50% and then land into a mix-up. We need mix-ups too. New players should play Echo because, as I mentioned before, we need a mix, right? And there's almost no better character to mix than Echo. And it's pretty easy too. Everything needs to be a 50-50. You can't have anything less. No 49s or 51s. Then you gotta get them assist calls. Assist calls. After that, nothing else.
I'm the best of all time, baby. Let's hear it.
You're so good. How are you so good?
I love you, Jake.
GG's.
For new players, I would probably recommend Braum for how easy it is to just swing and attack. If you like just being like a big reliable like support or like tank type of player, I think Braum does that for you. I also think that his moves are pretty big, pretty swingy, can hit from pretty far away, so you don't have to worry too much about movement. That's like the big thing with Braum. You know, just get in there and just hit them and just protect your friend.
Hi FlyQuest fans, we want to give an update on our World's Charity Initiative, Here We Grow, and our plans for Paris. Now clearly, Berlin was a fun time.
And they will earn their spot in the quarterfinals.
And with the matches officially over, we're happy to announce that we've raised nearly $8,000 to the
Prinzessinnengarten
collective in Berlin, which brings people together to grow food, share knowledge, and promote sustainable urban living. But we're not done yet. As last team standing in the West, we want to keep doing these communities right. So while we're in Paris, we'll be working with Job Life Esports to be raising funds for
La Société Protectrice des Animaux,
France's oldest animal welfare organization, which focuses on rescuing abandoned, mistreated animals and finding them new homes. Since there are less matches in Paris, we want to raise the stakes a little bit. Now, for every minute of game time, we'll be donating $10. So thank you guys for your continuous support as we grow together here in Paris and beyond.
And there's like so many different things that you could talk about.
We're gonna make a shitty f***ing tier list. Best way to live his life.
Oh my god, pump to god, FlyQuest over! Champion! Let's go, pump to god right there.
All right, and welcome back to FlyQuest Fight Series. Of course, my name is Bam. I'm joined here by the lovely Wisely and Asti, my boy, Asti Lavista, the guy, the GOAT. And of course, we're going over some Rivals of Aether 2 action. All right. If you guys have not been here yet, you're messing up, first off. All right. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to lie to you. You're messing up. We saw some insane blowouts that have been happening so far. But don't worry. We got the hype matches ready for you now, right? The only match, we already talked about it earlier before break, but the only match where we saw a game 3 scenario we got coming up. We got Envy coming through, trying to make something happen. I mean, last time around, Envy dropped down, but this is now the shot. You get this comeback. This is going to be the run back of the runbacks, man. But you guys talk to me, man. How are you guys feeling about this matchup?
I'm feeling good. I'm very excited to see them fight off. I know that they've been both in a lot of these early brackets, but I haven't seen them play that much, especially against each other. So the fact that this was the one that went 2-1 before, easily see this swinging the other way, but should be good no matter what.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a nail biter, right? Because whether it's going to be winners finals or losers semis, it's going to be a treat. Because the best thing about the losers semis is that we actually saw the winners quarters match when they faced off each other. That happened off stream. So now we get to watch them on stream. So that's going to be quite the treat. But before that, obviously, we're now in best 3 of 5 territory. We're on that race to 3 grind. Going to be B-Bats on the... You already know. This is going to be the match that previously B-Bats, not only B-Bats, but, all the Arrow users all around the world be complaining about this matchup. Facing off against Claren as Fleet is no easy task, and there's many reasons for that.
Yeah.
One of them being counter.
Right, it's the big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got a character that has a move that's designed where it's just, okay, no projectiles can go in or out, easy enough. Oh no, half of my moves are projectiles. Like, side
I
me,
don't have
all of
moves
my
now.
strong attacks, down me, all of them. Like,
And there's a lot of moves that she shoots out that are a little bit slow moving, and you can like react to and not have to like predict a projectile, right? Because a lot of counters or parries in this game, you know, some of it does come from predictions, but there's a lot of them where it just comes out of a reaction, like you know a projectile is coming, such as the slow moving tornado, or even like the timer. If you put the timer on, you just wait till the fourth swing, you go for the counter, and it's already out.
Yeah. No, not yeah, and that's going to be a big thing. Like when you're going to be sit like, all right, if you just have your muscle memory going and like, oops, I did that, and they're just watching, you're like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. Coverage, all your moves are now gone, right? So it's gonna be a rough one for sure, man. I'm interested to see how they're going to maneuver around that one. But hey, even though everyone's saying that right now about this Fleet Clarion matchup, we still have just begun. All right. We still are just getting into the early stage of the meta of this insane game. So I'm excited to see what kind of adaptations we can see on that route, because there's going to be some for sure. This game's got depth, man. This game's going to be out for a while. So I know that people are going to find some things. So I'm excited to see it.
It's
absolutely.
Oh, it's
100%.
interesting because Fleet herself, right? Like she's considered a zoner. Like a lot of people consider her like a zoner, someone that shoots with a bow. But she can scrap, bro. She can actually, if the anti-projectile goes up or it goes out, she's like, okay, I'm coming in with a nair. Like I'm gonna float in nair, forward air you all day. I'm gonna send you off stage and just melee you. And B-Bats is no stranger to going in and trying to scrap.
Yeah, she feels a lot more similar to like a pit style character of like you've got some of the tools to zone, but that's not how you're starting the game. You're using those zoning tools to kill or to like keep someone away once they're in disadvantage. But usually you're using like a tilt or a grab or any other thing like that to actually get your game going in the first place.
No, 1000%. I love that like analogy, right? Because I mean, honestly, yeah, like that comparison is phenomenal. Like when you do look at the character, like Pit as a character usually wasn't getting much from like arrows really so much in neutral, right? Like you know, a little bit now and there, right? Just kind of disrupt people and what they're trying to do and set up a neutral. But really big thing is going to be, you're gonna land your attacks, right? You're gonna use those floats. You're gonna get the nair, right? And then once you get the nair, you're gonna get the juggle situation. If they're trying to avoid the juggle situation, they create that space naturally because they're trying to get away of your big disjointed hitboxes. And you're like, oh, you're over there? You're not safe at all. Just where I needed you, right in my crosshair, right?
Yeah, the number of times I've also seen someone be like, all right, so I need to get around all these arrows and I need to get in and then I'm going to jump and oh no, I got hit by a disjointed bow that's swinging at my face.
Exactly.
That ate my jump. Cool.
Yep.
All right, let's handle this one now.
Yeah.
Dude, you both are spitting. I think you're right. We need to give Fleet arrow loops. Absolutely 100%. Let's just put it in the game.
Bro, get him off the mic, man.
Play Brawl, but I've seen it. I've seen it.
Developer Osti from 2024 to 2024, man. You're done, bro. Welcome to layoffs, dude.
I was a developer for 2 hours, bro.
For 2 hours, man. You were not cooking, dude. Turn that kitchen off, dude.
I burned it down, my bad.
Yeah, my fault, King.
Hey, at least Fleet doesn't have like a million jumps, okay? He's only got 2 and then the float, which technically isn't even a float. It's a slow fall, right? Because you're actually like you're going down a little bit. It's a float. It's a float.
Yeah, everyone still calls it floats.
Yeah.
The devs put out their whole like character 101 thing that were created by a bunch of different community members.
Really
and even
cool.
in that, it's called a float.
Yeah.
It's really funny. I saw someone in the comments be like, "No, it's a slow fall." It's like you're arguing with the page. Like the YouTube page of the people that made the game. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. You're done.
I know what to tell you. We're starting into winners finals. Here we go.
Yes, we
B-Bats facing off with the Fleet, facing up against Wrong's Clarion. And there's already
combinations. Yo, get sniped.
Did he say this is a bad matchup?
Bro.
This is a bad matchup?
I mean, it's a bad matchup if the Clarion can do things.
Have we been watching the same stream?
Damn,
like, this
my man,
Clarion
my
has been
B-Bass
doing
is like,
things.
damn, am I the GOAT? Wait, hold up. My fault, I'm good.
Yeah, if the Clarion can get on the ground at all and like maintain any amount of presence, it becomes bad because not only the counter that we said, which is the big obvious one, but also your sword slices through all the projectiles, and B-Bats does not seem to care at all. FX has barely been using the projectiles.
He's not. He's just scrapping. Like, this is exactly what we're talking about, textbook. Yep. And then he avoided trying to get away and he just got sniped.
Right, they're going to go for the down tilt to not only try to apply...
Yo, get sniped. Point blank?
Immediately.
There's
okay,
the counter.
it's on.
But it's in a weird spot, actually. Like, the counter was useful for recovery, but not... It's not going to cut off a whole lot
Hey, that
here.
small little circle going to protect his life.
My feet are safe now.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Dude, doesn't hit the tipper.
And actually missed the waveland on top of that. Was trying to go for a follow-up, but did the air dodge a little bit too soon.
Yeah. Okay. Good catch there. All right, get him off stage. Gonna recover safely, though. Had the turbulent wind out.
Ooh, the dash dance is like crazy, trying to mix up what we're going to go for, whether a grab or a tilt. Another shield coming out. Down air is something that you're definitely going to be on the looks out here for, but B-Bats just playing it safe, playing it cool, finally getting a counter off of one of those slow-moving projectiles.
Yeah.
Going to limit the options, but that doesn't matter too much because B-Bats has been playing the melee game.
Yep. B-Bats is also... okay, not there. And say, on some of these follow-ups, is just great job with the DI to stop a lot of these, like, could have been much longer combo sequences.
No, 1,000%. Oh, good float there. That slight delay, just enough. Gonna get that KO here, and we're seeing already down to one stock here. We'll go shoe side.
I'm starting to feel like I've fallen for some of the fleet propaganda. This is still working.
I think they might have lied to you, man.
Yeah, I think so. They lied to all of us.
Like I said, man, Robin Hood is out here. Wait a minute.
I
And some
legitimately
damage,
think it's a testament to B-Bats' skill, right? Because because like I have played Clarent against fleets, and I feel bad. Like I'm just like destroying them because it's so easy.
Yep. Well, I dual man, and Claren's one of them. The only character that I don't even think about which one I'm playing.
Yeah,
just like, oh, it's fleet. Cool,
brain is
playing
off,
Clarent
dude.
now.
I get thankful when I'm facing off against a fleet. So the B-Bats actually playing this well against one of the best Clarents out there to do it shows remarkable lab work coming out.
Oh yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, remarkable lab work. I also think there's no matchups in Rivals that it's like, oh, this is a 7-3 matchup or anything.
No.
It might be harder, but it's not undoable. There's no unwinnable matchups here. I think that also goes back to what we were saying earlier about, like, the worst characters are still fine. Like,
yeah, the worst
it's gonna
characters
be
are
all right.
here, bro. Like, oh, back here, gonna be able to send that off with the sweet spot.
Making this close. Bring this back, man, despite that amazing lead. That start from B-Bats.
Yeah.
Oh god, this movement all over that platform.
Oh, how does that fall through?
That caught at the jump.
That was clean. That was godlike.
Yes, fantastic edge guarding coming out from B-Bats. They're recognizing that we caught Ranganshu going a little bit too ham. Catches them off stage, catches the double jump, and just seals the deal there at the end, giving B-Bats the first game in this race to 3. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how counter picks play out in a best 3 of 5, right? Because, like, we've always seen, like, okay, counter picks, but, like, there's no, like, DSR in this game. Like, so it's literally just ban 2 stages and the other person picks one. So they can pick the same stage twice if they want.
Yeah, that is true. I'm very interested to see when RCS comes out with their rule set is. Because that one did have DSR, like, in person, but clearly the online doesn't have it. I'm wondering if they're going to stick with that or if it's going to be slightly different for in person. But either way, that is a time for another tale. Oh my god, wait, neutral special leads into a lot here.
Okay, getting the gunshot again. Another slow wind tornado coming your way. A little bit too far away to try to get that counter, but we're catching these little air-to-air battles. Getting the anti-air, spent the double jump, going over the side B to get the wall jump, get back onto stage, and gets a grab forward strong for your troubles with a tipper.
Yeah, great damage here. Such a great opener here. Iran, opportunity, tries to go low again, to snipe out the jumps. Catch up there. Oh, we got snipes. Yes, sir. Absolutely. The 3-piece.
The fact that, like, every single upstrong was hitting in rhythm to the timer that was on you, so even if the third one didn't kill, the timer was going to kill you.
I think there's an achievement in the game for you kill someone off the top, but only
I just saw someone get that. I think
Mirrorman
I got
the
that.
actual move. Yeah.
Rude. Well, another one of my favorite things about this game is, like, the voice lines, because with USD, there's specific voice lines for the characters of USD.
Yep.
It's so sick. Oh.
Loxus is the classic, not my fault.
Blaming the controller.
You know, Lox is the person out there being like, no, the screen wasn't quite right now.
Yeah, I had to shift it a little quick.
My little brother was playing. Uh-oh. Up tilt from so far away. That's got to be one of Clarence's best moves, dude. Up tilt reaches like
absolutely.
a mile
That move
away.
is insane. And gets the party started every time? Come on, now.
We're talking about the
catch.
up tilt versus Fleet's up air. Both of these are phenomenal moves.
Yeah.
Every time I see a tipper jab go into forward strong, I get a little happier because it reminds me of Crom and Roy.
A good catch.
Ooh.
Oh. A quick two-piece. Go back down. All right, we're going to set up the pressure on the platform. Of course, got the counter on deck. Now it's nothing but hands.
Ooh, down smash to cover multiple options on that ledge. Plus, has a lot more knockback than you think on that second swing. And we are swinging at
Down
nothing.
tilt. Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, that one
Oh,
hit,
we are
but we were close
shooting.
enough to the wall to get the tech.
That recovery was so good, and we
that's
turned
right.
around for
Yeah.
a stock.
That fair one, man, and then that hip haul you were talking about before, right? To make sure you avoid that fair
See
two.
the second one. I've seen fair one purple so many times, and then the fair two takes it away. Good DI on the neutral special. A lot of people are just only getting the pop up.
Yeah,
Got to make them work for it a little bit more.
there's one. Not enough.
How did you DI out because you don't want to get the next up strong, and then Fleet just follows you off stage to hit the forward air?
Extra maneuverability right now, going for the side special to recover back on stage
oh,
while
the
also hitting
pressure,
V-bats.
man.
Love the B reverse
Yeah.
flip.
Got him up there. Not going to be enough, though. Good damage at 90%. Step back to pressure. Trying to get dash attack. Not going to get it work. And a quick recovery.
Went for the forward strong hard rate on a potential aggressive approach coming up from B-bats. Didn't fall for it. That would have killed if it got tipper too.
Yeah.
Clarence looking so long right now. 174.
Everyone's got arthritis in this game.
There we go. Finally. That's not usually a combo in that quite the same way.
Yeah.
That is
That
though.
one is. That one is.
Classic.
That's the mix-up, right? You get the grab, forward throw versus back throw. So it mixes up your DI. Went for the forward throw that time around, got the forward strong, and the game. That's going to be Rangunshu putting a point on the board, and the first time in this top 8 on stream that we're seeing a 1-1 scoreboard. We still got at least 2 more games in the set.
True.
You're right. I wasn't even thinking about it. We are definitely in best of 5 now. So not only is it not going to be a blowout, I'm very excited. This would be one I would love to see go the distance. So, P-Bats versus Rangunshu is. I mean, we got the Melee versus PM storyline coming out here. We have B-Bats who switched characters to Fleet in the last couple of months, and it's just went from being like a very, very good player to is like skyrocketed into like beat Marlin 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which is just didn't take the tournament, but just got a set versus Marlin, which is a huge accomplishment in itself right now.
Yeah.
And then Rangunshu has also been a staple in a lot of these early tournaments, so it really feels like two like very, very strong early competitors fighting it out.
Definitely right here.
Oh god, the empty movement.
Man. Already.
Oh my god.
So close.
It's still going. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Interesting counter pick, by the way, coming up from B-Bats, going to Ethereum Forest on making one of the small stages when you're like a zoner. But I guess maybe he just doesn't allow Rangunshu to be able to control too much of the map. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out.
Well, also we were saying like, despite being a zoner, has not done much zoning. Is starting almost all of these from like just scraps. Hits with the bow more than the arrow. So
No,
that's
1000%.
probably why.
Yeah, we only really saw like some points right going into the game 1 where B-Bats was like electing to go step back a little bit in zone, but for the most part it's just been straight hands. That Nair has been putting in work. Now, of course, the up air as well, the juggles.
Oh, gets the wall jump with it too. Great job even forcing the option.
Yeah.
Like, comboing Sour Spot into Sour. Not that
Strong.
time around. We get the forward throw into the tipper. Forward strong yet again. You know, that combo. When you're at that sweet spot percentage, it's almost guaranteed if they don't DI correctly. Or it's even sometimes the DI doesn't even matter. You're still going to get caught by it.
That move's just a war
Some
crime.
percents, yeah.
Yeah. The sweet spot percents.
Oh, there we go.
Get
Counter. But V-Bats will take that counter any day of the week.
It's like, hey, at least you'll be safe when you're getting knocked to the left side of the screen.
Yeah.
Say the bigger danger there is that the counter does have a hitbox as it comes out, and that's what sent V-Bats down below the ledge for a sec. But
Yeah.
as long as you make it back, you're chilling.
You can spike people with counter. It's kind of insane.
Yes. You can spike people,
It's
you can
very
combo
good.
off of counter because it has the tipper effect on it.
And we're at that sweet spot percent again. We're going to be getting some forward throw, back throw mix-ups. Going for the down throw this time around just to mix it up again. But we got DI away, so not going to be able to get any follow-ups out of it. Down throw is way more useful when you get that special pummel. But again, doesn't even matter. Another throw into a forward strong tipper. Going to seal out another stock. I'm telling you, dude, this character is a grappler.
Dude, it's just strong. Yo,
mean, that's
good
it.
God, bro.
That's
Can we talk
exactly
about
it.
grappler? Wait, what?
Kind of feels like they're both grapplers
Yeah,
right now.
forget all that.
There's one throw and then 12 float moves.
Hey, my man
Get
said
it,
no
get it,
arrows
get it.
needed, bro.
No.
Stop.
Goes low.
Dude.
How was that
Oh.
only 33%?
Seriously.
Okay, now we're at 50,
Yo, that
but
was the
felt like so
filthiest
much more.
33% I've ever seen in my life. Wait a minute, going low?
Okay, had to air dodge up. We're at double jumps in air dodge, but we managed to get back onto the stage.
Yo, let
Another
me get
down
some
air.
more real quick.
Using the side special to avoid
course.
the arrow on top of that.
Run it
Job
back.
refreshing. That was, you worked so much for that damage.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot throw it away now.
That's a hard-working taxpayer right there, all right? My man's getting work, punched in the clock.
Yep.
Or throw finally gets the
Sylvanos' plant friends, the Etherean Force.
Oh, no, here we go.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, point blank.
You
honestly-
can't miss that one.
Nope.
You can't miss that one.
Rongenshu literally DI'd with all of his might there too. You saw a DI
Just in
hard,
case.
right? But it still wasn't enough.
Damn,
Just
man.
in case. When you
We
see
beat
that
the
purple
bourgeoisie,
flash,
man.
you know it's
We
done.
did it. The working man fighting hard right there. You see that?
It's
Okay.
just a true woodland archer versus
Just a woodland archer.
lightsaber wielder from the
Yeah.
future.
Lightsaber executive. Terrible. Terrible ordeal.
And she failed archery school, bro. She's not even using it correctly. She's just hitting him with the bow.
That's how we do it out here in the woodlands, man. You don't know. You haven't been in the thick and forces. That's what we know,
What the
man.
heck?
You haven't been back here.
You're right.
Oh, man. All right, here we go, man. Going in that game 4, B-Bats up 2-1. Somehow finding a way, despite the assumed detriment of a matchup here, right?
So,
But
interesting
making it
counter
happen.
from Rangachu because Armada Fleet, this is a
Got the
stage you
pummel
can
Rick.
get pineappled on this stage, bro, especially as Claren.
Especially as Claren, I'm wondering if it has to do with just like the blast zones, maybe the platform layout.
Okay.
Jesus.
I mean, those platforms are placed very well for Claren's sword.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Save the double jump. Comes back in one more time. Opts to go for the wave land to get back onto the stage. Okay, right off the ledge.
Great fade there.
Oh,
Spacing on that aerial was so good.
yeah, now it's clean. Corin,
My God.
special. Gosh, he's so good at using that. You get a little bit charge on that. That's strong.
Another one.
Good movement. Coverage of the bear. Okay. B-Bat's turn.
Air dodge
I
right
know.
through that down air.
A lot of people have been saying like, oh, it's nice that there's a game where it feels so easy to move around in compared to like, you have to practice wave dashing for 3 weeks in Melee, that kind of thing.
Right.
It might be easier to move around in. Can you move like this though? Because there's still levels even if the movement is easier at first.
Yeah, I
some
think
mixed
it's
rivals
easier
of-
in terms of like entry, right? It's easier
Yeah,
in
exactly.
entry, but definitely in the mastery because there's so
They're
much in this
flying
game
right now.
Yeah.
It's easy to pick up, hard to master. That's like the perfect way to do it, right?
what you
like
want.
that's like the one issue with Melee is that it's not easy to pick up. Like that is
Yep.
like it takes a while. So this is like a nice entry point, and we're gonna
Oh,
get a
up
nice
there, yeah.
up tilt into that tipper up there. Gonna give you a 3-1 lead right now. B-Bats looking like struggling, but hey, even if you lose this game, at least you get counter pick advantage for the final game.
The down air
that.
just going right above the float. Calling out so much movement right now.
If you had gotten that up air or that bear, it's been insane. Okay, just letting that up air rip.
Okay, Jabberoonie pushes you right back off stage. Goes for the second
good
swing.
bear. Yeah, that's gonna take that life.
You're just gonna get the simple edge guard coming out here from B-Bats, but we still got 2 stocks to take down. I don't know if it's gonna be able to happen.
Ooh.
See if it starts. It's gonna start now.
Let's see. We've seen it before, man.
Hey.
Oh no. Delete it.
We're going to a game 5. We're going to a game 5.
You're at that
I'm
sweet
punching
spot
my
percentage.
ticket.
You're at that sweet spot percentage, bro. Grab is always on the table. You gotta be on the lookout for it.
Yeah.
I saw a few of those grab into death as well. Not even just grab into combo. Just you're dead.
Just
You're
dead.
dead. This is the kill confirm.
Like, oh, you're at 80 to 90, bro. I'm about to grab you, and you get sweet spot by the forward strong. No special pummel required. You just die.
80 to 90 near the ledge, or in that case, on the platform that's already way over the ledge. Oh, you're so dead.
Yeah, I remember when I first realized that's like real, even on the regular throws. I was like, wait, what? I was like,
why am I even pushing special pummel?
Yeah, I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Speaking of.
Okay, we're gonna
Starting
end
it
this
up,
set.
man. Game 5, baby. It's time. It all comes down to this moment here in Winners Finals.
Ending the set on Ho Dojo, the triplat.
Yep.
The dojo,
this is a great opener here
where
for
all
B-Bats.
4 elements come through.
Ooh, good catch. Gets him right back off stage once again. Boom. Back
They're
air.
not gonna kill yet.
Oh, didn't get the rinse and repeat. But still so much damage there. Gunshoe sitting at 101.
Gunshoe's been really good at calling B-Bats out of these floats as well, where a lot of them would have just hit before, got the early aerials.
Yeah.
Huge call out
that was
with the up
godlike.
strong.
Very good stuff.
Wow. Okay.
Amazing.
We knew exactly what was gonna land at the
Yeah.
process
Oh,
of
starting
that.
up strong here.
And that's what I'm talking about,
force
right?
the counter. We'll take that.
The timer's on. It's very easy to time that stuff, especially when you're off stage like that. It gives you a free opening to be able to try to get back towards the stage. And also, that's not the worst spot to put that anti-projectile shield, right? Because now you can't get caught by a down air.
There's that how it spikes down. You are able to get back from that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the wind chime counts down. It's 4 seconds. It's got a little nice noise. Tells you exactly when to hit that counter button.
Yeah.
If you play rhythm games at all, like, it's easy peasy.
Yep. It's the world's easiest game of Rock Band.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got blue hair. She's playing Hatsune Miku.
Oh, true. You're right. You're right.
Whoa. Gonna get the tipper.
Yep, and the back throw, another opportunity here for B-Bats. Gonna get the edge guard though. Gonna get back down to the stage.
That's very lucky that didn't sweet spot as well.
Yeah.
That can kill dirty early. Okay. Love the B reverse flips.
Mm-hmm.
Opts to go for the down strong on top of that just to try to cover both the right side
good
and
catch.
the left.
Also, that was one of the only times B-Bats has gone high instead of going to ledge. I think that's why B-Bats was able to make it through, and now we're up 3 stocks to 1. High
Game
percent,
5 mix
but you
up,
are
baby.
loving this right now.
Yep, start something up. Dash attack. Oh, I love that delay there. Tries to get it low.
You're betting it all
Still
with this
countered.
offstage
we still
game.
going?
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Well, a little
man.
too hard in the paint for that one.
Yeah.
You got stocks to play with. Might as well try it.
Mm-hmm.
But against
respect
wrong Gunshoe,
Be
this
careful.
might be a mistake, right? You're
Yep,
off stage.
be
A lot of tippers are starting to come
careful.
out.
First time I've seen that move do what it's supposed to.
Same.
I
And
can't
wait a
believe it.
minute.
We're also going to get a kill from it.
And
Oh,
that's
no
what we
way.
need, baby. Yo.
I
The
have
rainstorm.
never-
Special
The
does
rainstorm
something.
clutch.
I have never seen that move land in my life. I have never
Rainstorm
seen.
clutch. It's actually insane.
I've never seen that
B-Bats
land.
making it.
I've never seen anyone combo off of it or do anything.
I've never seen someone get a kill off of it. I've never seen
Dude,
someone
I
win
remember-
winners finals with it. Like
I remember first seeing that
what?
move and I was like, wow, this looks so stupid. Why was this in this game?
I literally was like,
Oh, well.
that's hit that button on accident. There's no way.
And then he just like,
if it was, don't tell me. I want to believe.
well, that's going to be winners finals, ending it just like that. Game 5 situation, nail biter of a set, but ended up with a 2-stock in B-Bats' favor. Going to move on into grand finals and wait for the contender to come right back up and try to challenge the throne. But before that, we'll take a trip over to loser semis, a run back. Envy got some envy in them, wants to try to get that run back against the likes of LP. It's going to be Crag facing off against the likes of Maple.
Yeah, we've got one of the big boys versus one of the lighter characters, slow versus fast. It's all of the different contrasts you want, but despite that, it's been a classic for years now.
We'll see how it's going to be able to shake things up again. We are still in that best 3 of 5 territory. We're not leaving it at all for the rest of this tournament as we try to nail down our last 4 placements, right? Because that was the last winners match. Like there's no more second lives, bro. Once you lose, you're done. The bracket's going to be over for yourself here at the FlyQuest Fight Series. So gonna see who's gonna be able to move on in, see if LP can get that another victory, prove it wasn't a fluke, got the 2-1, make it turn into a 3-0 potentially, or if Envy's gonna get a run back with more games underneath the belt.
I mean, I think from what we saw, like the cadence and the pace of the tournament, it was so fast with all the 2-0s, and now we saw the first 2-1, now we got a game 5. Like it feels like everyone's gotten to the point of like, okay, I'm not just running at them, I'm not just hitting my buttons, I'm not autopiloting. Like I have to play them, I have to adapt, and I can't imagine that this doesn't go the same way.
Oh yeah, dang man, that Winners Final set. I'm sorry, man. That was hype.
It was so good. It was so good.
It was a sick game 5, bro.
Yeah, that was definitely a sick game 5. That's what I needed, man. I'm like, I like the combo videos. I like them. That's cool. But
it was a combo video. What are you talking about?
I didn't. Yeah, but you know what?
It was that set.
Oh, absolutely. It was a combo video back and forth. But you know what? We got some. That was some. They were battling. Yeah, they were out here. We're talking about FlyQuest Fight Series. Like, they were fighting. All right? That's what I needed to see. I needed to see some people fight back. That's what I needed. Thank you. Thank you.
They call us the FlyQuest Fight Back Series.
All right.
Yes.
But yeah, that next best of 5 coming up. Hopefully we get another game 5 situation here, because I wouldn't be shocked, right? Again, the last set happened in Winners Corners was a game 3 scenario. Didn't get the chance to go into game 4, game 5 because of the nature of the set. But now we've got all the games in the world to see if this thing can shake up a little bit differently this time. And I'm sure both of them are trying to think about where they're going to be taking each other for game number 1. Because again, we could always just end up on Delta, but there's other stages there in the starters.
There are.
Yes. There are other stages, especially for these 2 characters, because like it's the fastest character in the game versus like the big heavy fast faller that moves slowly. Like they want pretty like diametrically opposed things, where Crag wants space to hold a rock, but he doesn't want to give you too much space to be able to run around. If you take Crag to, Crag versus Maple to something like Fire Capital, Crag's having a real bad time trying to chase you down.
You don't really notice it until you're on like a big stage like that, right? Because Crag, you say he's slow, but his ass is moving. Like he's going in there. If he gets a hit, like he is moving on you.
The slow characers are still fast. It's just compared to the Raccoon, it's still a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Tried and true, though. You said there are other stages. I haven't seen proof of that yet.
True.
Not real.
So here we go. Game number 1 here in losers semis. Gonna dive right back into it. Blue versus blue. We got Maple being played by LP and Envy on the Crag. And right out the gate, getting both of their traps out here, right? Because they both got that. They both can put down plants or rocks or whatever they want to do to be able to try to set some stuff up for the combos. But right now, we are flying at each other.
Oh, we went back and forth, trying to get that wrap. Not today.
I love that players are starting to figure out like exactly how long the ledge timing is too. Of like, all right, you held too long. Let's immediately get you wrapped, get you marked. Like I will make sure that you either needed a refresh invincibility or take this real fast.
Yep. Get that for free.
You can only refresh 3 times before that goes away.
Something I just noticed is that like because of the color palettes here, the Watcher's Mark also matches the color, but because it's on blue, it's a little bit difficult to see it compared to like a green on blue.
Oh sure.
Definitely is.
You can see the leaves, but definitely are blending in.
Yeah. Whoop. One for the up.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, beautiful fair there.
Another classic follow-up. And I love that Crag can just grab the block from the platform above. We get the follow-up, but unfortunately Crag is a heavy boy. Going to be able to live to fight another day here.
Yeah, Lily on the platform is a very strong place for it.
Dang, he did not care.
No, he did not care at all.
He just ran up on him, dude.
Ran up, forward air, got the kick. Now got 143 now on Envy. Another jab, just trying to like force out a defensive option. You're noticing just going for the singular jab.
Chase.
Gets the
yes,
chase.
sir.
Way up in that blast zone. I couldn't even see what move that was. Assuming up air, but you know, who knows?
It was an aerial attack.
I'm a sucker
Yep.
for like offstage kills like that, man. Just
Yep.
it can't even be seen.
No magnifying glass in place. Can't see what's going on.
Yep,
What's
I
up,
love
Terry?
it. All of it. Okay, good catch here. Trying to keep it going on the platform. Get the dash attack. Landing up air.
All right, we get Lily back.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
my God! Down strong kill.
That's the thing. Because of the way that Maple has to teleport back, you know that like if she can get back, you can put her in a real and charging the down strong.
Yeah, that was insane. Great kill there by Envy, making it happen. Yo, he said, "I've been waiting for you. I've been wanting that run back."
Specifically you.
Yep.
Yep. LP was the one who sent Envy to losers.
Oh, we're chasing again. Gets another
Top
off air for your
though.
troubles. That's
There
the
we
second
go.
time we've seen that tether chase on the top right of
Hey,
the screen.
man. Just riding air crag, man. Every time.
The problem is you're at 90%. Last stock. Envy finding the maker, gets the down
Yo.
air, easily converts into the up strong. The hit stun
that-
lasting a mile
Disrespectful.
long.
A billion years. My man
Listen,
turned around,
nerfed
looked
this
at
patch.
him, contemplating his life story, and then just up strong.
And it got nerfed.
That was nerfed this
got
patch.
nerfed.
Spikes on stage used to have like
Way
used to
more.
have 25% more stun. When I read that was removed, I was like, why was it there in the first place? Like,
That's mental damage, bro. I
dude,
couldn't do
I've
that,
been
bro.
doing that to people.
Yo, LP, you're better than me,
Zetter and
man.
Claire, and I've been hitting those Zetter downers, being like, oh man, I can just kind of think for a while now.
Yeah.
It's like
I
you're the
realized that I was
opponent.
getting 25% extra. They took it out. I was like,
Oh my
okay, I'm
goodness.
gonna have to time this a lot more. No, it's still
Ooh.
really good.
Oh my gosh. That stock was almost deleted. It still might get, man.
I think
still going.
so. Oh, huge call out on the jump. Doesn't hit the forward air though. That was exactly what LP needed to get his butt back in the fight here.
Yeah.
We got Watcher's Bark on top of that too here. Placing on Craig, 43 damage, allows for some more follow-ups, gets a chance to put down the Lily there. Forward air puts it right back into it, back throw
And the
onto it.
rewrap.
Didn't get much off of it
Or
though.
the remark didn't quite get the rewrap on it though.
Didn't expect the down throw.
Into Lily, that'll. Oh, I thought that would do it.
Oh, it does.
chase?
Oh, it does.
do it.
Okay, we get there. We get there. Just not what I expected.
Find a way. Again, all of LP's kills this set have been to the top right with the tether.
Of course. We zoom in.
Not even to the left. It's not even like just they're all tethers. They're all the exact same blast set.
Representing East Coast out here.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Oh, wrapped up. Oh yeah, we got traps.
a lesser Maple would have gone for a second strong.
Free.
Now, next time we some of those, if we see any of those re-reps, those are all reads on like your panic and DI options for rolling or anything like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yep.
That was
Punished.
a really good punish coming out from Envy, right? Recognizing that you're going to go for the wrap, recognizing what direction you're going to land on too, because you can go on the left side, the right
Oh,
side,
he's about
or
to dribble
above.
on him, man? Damn. That was about to be disrespectful.
Playing some b-ball with Craig.
Why not? Yo, NBA
I
just
like
started.
that. LP just rolls back to Lily. He goes, I don't quite know where I need to go, but I know this spot is safe.
Yeah. All right, the back throw. The toss. All right.
Yep.
Sonic Generations. Cool.
Wait,
out
what?
now on Steam. You can buy it on Disney.
I'm missing the reference here. That's okay.
Right there.
You just roll it.
Oh, Lily stops him from dying.
Look how
Ooh,
dark it is. That's Shadow, bro.
Ah, I see.
Oh, tried to get a parry on the Nair out of shield too.
My man was just chilling in the garden, beating up the flowers. Why was Craig doing all that?
Have you seen the clip of the Crag just destroying Lily for like 30 seconds?
It's
straight?
so funny.
Yeah, the
It's
downer.
so funny.
The Maple just stands there and is like, okay, yeah, I guess.
I get it. I get it.
My garden's yours.
God.
Not today.
Another tether KO coming out yet again here for LP. Might be the only way to do it against a big boy like Crag.
Going up, right? Something cooking here. On platform or step back. Oh no, we're seeing the chase down though.
Unfortunately, we didn't have the mark on, so I'm not going to get too much mileage out of
Yeah.
that Lily follow-up, but we are still racking up that damage. Who have bit already at 53, a remark on top of it, up throw to get the free down to the
catch,
right
I love it.
afterwards.
The dash dance spacing from both of these
Yeah.
two are so good as well. We're seeing a
been
lot of these
really
near
good.
misses because they're both just in each other's heads.
Back throw again. Gonna go for the tether to go above on this time around a dash attack. What's next? The block. Yo, Lily and Terry just chilling on a party there.
Yep. Ooh, just trying to get that
for it.
ramp
Oh,
off the
so
top again.
close.
No Shoryuken this time around.
Nope, not this time.
Tether?
Side
no.
though.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Rocks?
smart.
Oh, okay.
I like the
No
patience
tether
on that
yet.
too.
Threaten space. All right.
Damn.
Killed. Right side of the stage forward air killed.
And the stage has gone dark. There's stormy waters.
Yep, here we go. You know what
Right
time
now.
it is. That last stock.
I'm LP. I'm sweating.
Correct. Going to the top. Yeah, we're good.
Ooh, I don't know. LP seemed to not much sweat at the end there. It was content to
No.
just take the up air and run.
Even up the score yet again. Another 1-1 on the board, similar to the winner's side of things when these guys played earlier. But now, game 3. Guaranteed
Yep,
game
LP
4 afterwards.
LP was the
Absolutely.
one who sent Envy to losers, so could
Yeah,
see
we'll
echoes
see.
of that or Envy getting his revenge.
And
Yeah,
he's got the
of course.
counter pick.
Game 3.
Oh,
like said,
this is
very
huge.
Ooh.
This is a big counter pick. I think this is a phenomenal stage for Crag. The fact that you can just make that pillar below stage, just be like, yeah, no one else can live here. I'm the only character that can do this at all.
Yep, this is my home. Deal with it.
Yeah,
I auto ban this versus Crag, although I don't know if maybe Maple's got some tricks. Maybe the tether makes it a little bit easier, but Crag takes me here and I'm scared.
Yeah, this is like a kind of an unorthodox stage too compared to the rest of the maps. However,
Really is.
having the stage be able to, you can shark from underneath. The walls are in the middle of the stage instead of towards the ledge. Allows for very weird recoveries to come out.
Yeah, going to the top though. That's
Yeah,
top
I-
rope
I
every
mentioned
single
before,
time.
You can wait. There's nothing on stage. Oh, that was so smart. Even if he wasn't able to get that wall jump up, the fact that he got the side B through Crag at the end there meant that he had one last ditch effort of
Yeah.
being able to tether back.
A squad pulling up there for a second.
We got all the friends in the game now.
Yeah, I haven't seen Poppy come out yet.
Not yet. We haven't seen a whole lot of special pummels. They are very scared of getting grab broke.
Yeah, like it's scary because if you give that up, it's like cool. You just lost your guaranteed throw, which would give you a huge stage advantage, a good follow-ups, some guaranteed follow-ups, and for what? Just to get some additional advantage. It's greedy. I
It's
get
the extra high risk, high reward on top of already going in for the throw in the first place.
Yep,
Yeah.
1000%. Want to get
I'd be-
opened up for that.
Might be mashing beyond grab.
Okay, going to
Tether
the top.
up. Oh,
Oh,
misses.
we still chasing.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said
Deleted.
before, when you do that tether, you can go left, right, or above. A lot of people say below. What it really is that you're tethering above, and then you are immediately fast falling into that up air, so that you go through them with it. But that's the mix-up. Which one am I going to go? Because there's certain spots where you can kill with one, but I either up air or I nair, or I go for a different option. I am just now realizing how good Maple having the wall cling is on this stage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think that
it's-
has to be part of the reason.
Yeah,
you
part
get
where
that
he just
ban.
lets it go, man. It gets
Yeah,
some
for
good
like, I'm
stuff.
not gonna take you here, but I'm not gonna
Right.
ban it.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah,
Yep.
like that. It's so good.
It
That's
gives her
actually
a really,
godlike.
it gives her a really easy shark. She can just go
Yes.
for the up air from right below.
Oh my gosh, what a
off
catch.
of the block pieces?
Yo, protect the rock.
Yeah, with all costs.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
The swing.
Ooh, that up tilt to catch the DI in was really smart.
Yeah, no, that's clean.
I love when the down tilt battles come out. It's like we're both just crouch canceling each other.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go back to neutral.
Just hands.
Yeah.
Oh, no more.
I don't know. This has been very back and forth, but something about the pace of the game in the last couple. Wait, I might have spoken too soon. That
Yep,
called out a
hold
jump.
on.
We get back to ledge though. Huge
Oh.
whiff.
Yeah,
Huge
I
whiff.
don't know, dude. I don't know about that. I
You
don't
were
know.
swinging. That's why I think Crag is strong there, but it turns out that Maple was able to kind of get a
He
similar
used
thing
plant.
with the Clang.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
man,
catch.
still gonna be able to survive to fight another day, but LB keeps getting
Reverse
pushed
fair.
back off again and
Enough.
again. Side B onto the ledge. Watcher's dash
Yeah.
coming in clutch.
You saw Envy go for the raw up strong. That was
fair,
because
yeah. Oh, that's
that connected?
Yes,
okay, all right.
Yeah.
I was not ready for that one.
Envy has found the win con. It's combo into fair. Find something that's going to give you enough hit stun to connect to fair to make the opponent explode from anywhere on the stage.
You might have found that earlier because that's the only reason why he's been doing that all day, baby. That is crazy.
I'm used to back air comboing into fair. I wasn't expecting like the slowest falling back air to do it.
Yeah,
but that is
that
one
distance,
of those moves.
that was max distance, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was active for so long.
Another big stage out this time around, going over to Merchant's Port.
Craig's one of those characters that wants to fight it like this back turn to you a lot of the time.
Any given notice, you might get hit by there. It might come out.
True.
Spike
it's behind him.
Normally I don't have chat up right now, but I do want to shout out Bobak for just gifting 10 subs to Fly Fighters. Thank you.
Shout out to Bobak, of course. If y'all don't already know, this guy is one of the GOATs that makes Genesis possible.
Yes.
And literally a pillar, one of the biggest pillars of this whole damn scene, man. So show him some love. Thank you for showing love, man. And y'all, if you haven't done it already, go ahead and register, man. Get it ready for Genesis.
Yeah.
We shouted that out twice already, but
I'm gonna shout it a third time,
Genesis
bro. It's coming
X2,
out in 4
baby.
months.
Yo, that's where everything begins. All right.
Valentine's Day, you already know where you're gonna be.
Absolutely.
And Bobak, I already saw the WTF in the chat for some Maple interactions. Hit me up. I can explain some stuff.
His character is wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down strong.
Yep. Yes, sir.
You know, most people would be out here going up for the run up strong, right? This guy would be going up for the run up down strong every single time. Ooh.
Make a catch. Yep. Tag, you're it.
LB is so good at even like, okay, the combo doesn't go any further, but I can still throw a seed super quick to make sure that you're immediately marked for the next one.
I always love, especially when characters have those kind of like marketing abilities. I love like people who like are specialists who recognize those situations, and it's like, when do I just defer to like, hey, I'm not gonna get a good extension here, but having this mark. Hold up, dude. Hold on. Wait. Sorry. My man was trying to do a Nike commercial. Oh, my bad. This guy is damn.
Those are the $5,000 shoes too, bro.
Yep. Yeah, okay. You thought it was the soccer Craig, but it's this one.
Eat the double jump.
Nah.
Would have been gigantic, right? That up air calling out the double jump could turn into something more. We got the spin dash coming out one more time.
Ooh, that falling fair.
Huge call out of recovery. The falling forward air.
Incredible.
That drop zone fair, man.
Yep.
See, he said, take that back.
I don't want it.
LB potentially on his tournament life. This is getting gross.
Yo, Envy said, I told you, man. My man was waiting for him, bro. He said, never again. No more.
Wanted to run back so bad, and we're seeing exactly why. He gets called out by the bite from Lily. LP's still in this, though, right? Up air. All you need to do is just get that one hit off stage and get that tether follow up into an up air. We're at that percent where it's going to happen.
We got that tag.
There
We're going up. Yes, sir. You're it.
All right,
it's time, baby.
Envy's it now. So now it's time for him to get something cooking.
Ooh.
Wait a second.
Oh, we got the traps.
We're still chilling here on the middle
of the stage. Yo, we got the garden. Yo, what's good? Yo, welcome.
Grab. A little bit of panic coming out from Envy from all of these shielding, but that's okay. We still get the bear.
So close.
Down special.
That's crazy. I swore he's just gonna fair.
Aerial down special is one of the best dunks in the game, but you gotta hit it first.
Don't let it happen to you.
Literally, don't let it happen to you. Dead there.
And we still recover, though. We got the pillar on our side. Gonna go for the side special.
But that's so much damage, though. And he's got the marker, too. So we know any kind of up air sequence. Oh, trying to go for a dash attack there.
Forward air gets the reverse fair. Left. Has the blocks ready to go using the down special projectile. Send the blocks out there on top of it. It comes back up with the back air. This is looking so close.
That's so good. That back air was amazing.
LB needs this to force a game 5, but any amount of collision's gonna.
That's your life. Oh, yes, sir. Yo, drop kick to the back of the neck? Come on now.
Yo, he's sending him to the hot. final and down with a 4th place finish. That's going to be Envy taking that set win. Losers semis going to move on into losers finals, guaranteeing himself a top 3 spot and got the run back against LP from previously in the tournament. So shout outs to Envy for moving on. But also shout outs to LP making it all the way here to 4th place finish and putting on quite the show for us. Even showing up, making a run back there the very last game too. There was a chance that was a game 5. That was very close.
LP also almost had to DQ from this bracket to start. Was actually having some like issues in the game. It wasn't letting him connect any lobbies. Was able to get it fixed in order to play in the ladder and get enough wins to actually make it to top 16.
Oh yeah, you have to have like 7 matches minimum or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So being able, imagine you're just trying to get to the lobbies, like please, I want to play another match. Let me play another match.
Definitely. He tweeted out, he's like, the game will let me play ranked and casual. I just can't do any lobbies. I don't know what's going on. Got it fixed though, and then gets 4th.
The week 1 jitters.
Time. Yeah. Shouts out, I mean, phenomenal play there. Like you said, that game was close.
Yeah.
Definitely was in the realm. It was definitely doable.
Maple Main's out there taking notes from that set too on top of that. But again, Envy showing out the Crag and Extraordinaire, getting that run back, getting the set win, moving on into the next part of the bracket. And you already know who he's up against. Got a Clarin on the way, coming your way. Rangunshu, one of the Clarins to do it.
Rangunshu versus Envy. We got the PM losers finals. They're going to be swinging at each other.
There's some history here for sure. It's kind of cool too, because like you can see, right? Like Rangunshu was the one who just solid 2-0 over LP, right? So now out of those two who were so close, right, going into those winners quarters, this time it's Envy's turn to make something happen. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do.
Gonna see how we're gonna be able to shake things up again. Losers finals, gonna ready that lobby here momentarily. But dude, this has been an incredible tournament to cast. Like this. So I've casted Rivals of Aether 2 in the past. Obviously, you guys have as well. But like this is like the first release version that I've done, and on top of that, it's still like this game is fun to cast. It's fun to watch. It's fun to play. It's just fun. And that's like one of my favorite things about this game. It is so sick. Time is flying like that when you watch this game because they're just going at each other at Mach speeds, doing things you never even thought possible because you haven't seen it yet. You haven't seen players like develop it. And it's only going to get better from here on out. Like a year from now, these players are going to be playing even differently.
Yeah. Every time I cast this game, I see like 20 new interactions that I didn't know were possible. But also just there's so much happening at any given time because of the way the characters are designed, where it's not just like, oh, he did the move and now we're waiting for the next thing. It's like, okay, well, now he's getting his resource set up, or he's getting the plant out, and now he's getting the trap set up. And there's so much to talk about and so much to say at any given moment that, it just feels like time is flying when you're commentating this game.
Oh, 1000%, man. It's Hell's Kitchen, bro. Everyone's cooking, dude. Everyone's got something, right? Everyone's got their cuisine, right? And it's like, it's a beautiful thing. Like you said, like, because there's so many cool things about like in this game in comparison to some like the older platform fighters, right? Like there's just all these different resources, right? Not like a lot of times when we talk about resources in these other games, it's just like your double jump and your dodge, right? And like you're like your recovery, right?
It's the very general resources that you all have those.
Yeah, versus you have like your general, and then you have the character specific resources, and there's just so many different ways to go about utilizing these things, and most specifically too, not even just like outside of like tech skill or anything like that, but it's just like just a lot of cool like just strategies, right? That you're seeing like, okay, this is how these things interact, right? This is how they can mix up here. This is how to move around. Then of course you add into the stages, and you just see a beautiful thing. So man, it has been. Definitely a learning experience all around, man. It's just good to see all these crazy interactions, and then you go back, I need to try this next time in rank, man. When I see a Crag run up on me like this, I gotta show him some hands real quick. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go in this Looters finals here. Game 1. Let's make it happen.
Oh shoot! If he does that, he can pull a rock. Well, I gotta be in his face immediately, and that's exactly what Rangunshu's doing right now. Stall.
Dude, the double tipper fair.
We still going. Oh yeah.
So this matchup in particular, Clarins really like fighting against Crag, specifically when they get advantage, because he is just combo food at this point.
Well, they do. They like hurting him.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think a lot
of
like
everybody likes comboing a fast faller.
Yeah,
but Clarin, she wasn't stopped all that time. Oh my gosh, you'll get duffed.
Yep. We're still gonna be able to get back, but Oh yeah, if you hold in, you are waiting for the dunk.
Yeah. Okay, back air gonna send you upwards on the
Yeah.
tipper. Earth pillar from above, give you plenty of time to throw out your rock and be able to try to play with it, but we just get the grab into the back throw. Pillar gonna save the day.
Yep.
Again.
Classic.
I don't think you're killing off the left.
Nope.
Not for a bit.
Not right now. Well, I'm taking that.
Okay. Again, Crag can do that. He's got Earth Pillar. Gets the double swing again with that
Just
forward air. I've
enough.
never seen a Clarion do stuff like this. Ranganshu playing out of his mind with this spacing.
Oh yeah, no. This was when I was told that Ranganshu was playing Claire, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. I was so excited to see him on this character, and every tournament's just been a treat so far.
Yeah, it's just stellar to watch, man. I love that. The drop. Trying to get that down tilt on the side, mixing up. Yeah. And we definitely feeling the pressure here. Back.
Going off stage so often with these neutral specials. Gonna get the parry off of it. Gonna force a fastball off the ledge. Trying to throw out the counter a little bit too soon on the bricks, so it makes you wide open for the rocks. Even using the neutral specials, he was probably gonna come back, but trying to catch him off guard with that Earth Pillar might have helped him more than hurt him.
Yeah, it didn't work out there. Ooh, get sliced, yo. Sashimi.
We got the misfire. Let's go.
Yeah, because that neutral special, you can angle, bro, up or down. So if you're above him, you can, and especially the longer you charge it, the bigger it gets.
Yep. Only when you're in the air for the angles, but
yes,
it goes from the no charge will do that, pulls them in. The longer the charge gets, though, the more it swaps from being a pull in to like, oh, if this tippers, it will kill you.
Okay, forward air
just
again.
get blasted.
Absolutely getting obliterated and spacing out too on top of the shields, making them safe.
Yeah.
Envy finally
Good
getting a
catch there.
grab.
Could read on that.
You
No
stand
ledge
there
dash for you.
You was standing with the block, like now what? Oh,
But he's so willing to go deep.
Yo,
Does that
stop.
break the
Got the
pillar?
pillar!
It
What are
does!
you doing to him?
he hit the pillar, bro. And that pillar, when he goes down, you just
Yo,
fastball.
man, the pillar cutter?
Yeah.
That's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Oh, just ran off, did not care.
Even if he even if he went off too hard, he still had another stock to play with. But I'm pretty sure even if he messed that up, he was still making it back. So
Told you, man.
I think
good
so.
lord.
But that's still so risky because
Yes.
usually the chance of the Crag still being on the pillar at that point, it'll put you
baby.
into special fall, but it's hard to confirm that one.
Another opportunity to go to Hyperborean Harbor one more time. So again, we talked about this stage is really good for Craig because of the Earth Pillar placement, but this can also be a pretty good stage for Claren just because of being able to shark with up special.
Yo, block game. Welcome to my
sharp with
block.
up special.
Welcome to my block.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Yo, blocking.
Yeah.
Put me in the dispenser.
He's free.
Yeah, the thing about Clarence recovery is that you can shark with up special, like you said, but if she can't get to the wall in the first place, it becomes much more difficult. Not gonna kill yet. Good job just doing the drift back fade. We want to get on stage. We don't need it to counterattack.
Ooh, the trade not in favor of Ranganshu. Has to
Envy awoken.
Not making it
Envy
back.
is here.
This is what MB needs, right? Just a little bit of games to be able to get that matchup knowledge, but we get another neutral B off stage just to keep sending them flying even further and beyond. But now the Earth Pillar on the left side, not gonna be able to get the kill off it because of that.
Yep, and like we said, this is a very good Crag counter pick because of what the pillar affords him.
Yeah, it's just so strong, man, off stage.
Some more backers pulling out these double jumps.
Good coverage. Trying to find a dare, not gonna get it. That down tilt finds Mark. Nothing from it though.
Ranganshu's very hungry for these grabs because he's at that percent where you're not gonna be able to connect into a forward shot. Well, maybe with Crag because he's such a heavyweight, but you'd have to get a DI read.
Yeah. Ooh, good catch there, Jonatron. Not enough.
Yeah, this is one of those. You said the percent he's looking for a grab, but Clarence, unless you're hitting some of these neutral special tippers, it's very difficult percent to get any real combos off
Yeah,
of.
Marthritis is real. They call it Claritis now.
Right.
Thing is, because we now have that neutral special, which wasn't in the original game, that was a command grab before.
Yeah.
There we go. That'll clean it up.
Yeah.
But because you have that, I feel like that's useful in a lot of the spots where I would have complained about arthritis before. It's just way harder to do that than, just swing the sword again, do another up tilt.
Yeah. Press the button direction of bad guy.
Yep. It's like, oh wait, I have to do the really tricky thing now instead of just, I'm gonna keep swinging the sword randomly.
Is anyone else shocked that died? That killed? Like, that was a 80% up air?
It was a really high, but
damage.
at the same time, I don't know what the blast zones are on the stage yet. I know that it feels big, but it could have a much lower upwards blast zone than I'm
I'll
aware
look at
of.
the numbers.
Yeah. I think it feels big because of how close the wall is, though, not actually because of
charge. Yes,
that was
sir.
sick.
What
that
a
was
catch.
good.
Tipper down air leads to your imagination.
Yep,
It does.
young Lion-O.
There's a handful of characters that have moves that I'm like, yo, yeah, you hit that, you can just do whatever you want. Frag's back air is one of them, but Claren down air, Zetter down. A lot of them are down airs now that I'm saying that out loud.
25% extra. Oh, baits out the parry. He's going for some dash dancing, making them a little bit worried. And now Ranganshu bringing this back bit by bit. But as I say
good
that,
damage.
dude.
Dude, that was
wait,
sick.
that's
was
not how I
almost
expected that
crazy.
to play out.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
pillar right on the ledge.
Toss? Yo,
Dunks him on the block.
what a god, dude.
Forward air.
What a
I was
god, dude.
wondering.
Yo. And then just breaks the rock, dude.
Homie's like, smacking his chest before he lands that forward air too. You know how it is. Jumping off the top rope.
I love the windscreen when it gets into letterbox mode of Craig just holding a rock above his head.
He's just punching the camera, bro.
Drone beetle things, man.
Yeah, another 1-1 scenario in this top four. Seeing kind of a pattern in this top four. We're seeing the best of the best start to face off against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, it was a lot of 2-0s before. Now it's all the people that were doing the 2-0ing, and it turns out they're all really good, but we're seeing a lot more back and forth.
Yeah.
And some close games too. That was final stock again. On top of that,
Yes.
Ranganshu almost brought that back when they were down 3 stocks to 1 at one point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but where do we take them though? I'm thinking something like smaller, like Jules Vale, or like even take it back to the Delta. I don't think you want a big stage against the likes of Crag.
No. Yep.
Yeah.
We're back to Delta. I also think you don't want something, just more like typical like sword character stuff.
Yeah.
You want some place where you're able to like scope out the landings, you're able to cover a lot of the like up tilt, like that, exactly. It goes through the entire platform versus like there's no top plat that you have to chase the person down on or anything like that.
Oh, did anyone else know that Ranganshu just kind of stood still there for a
Yeah,
second?
he just stood there. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
One of
I
those,
was like, wait, is this controller working?
We've had a couple of those moments. So far, they've all just worked out fine for the person.
Yeah.
But
I was very scared for the SD. I didn't want to see it.
I feel like sometimes because the game lets you move so fast, and like we said, it's not just like, oh, you can do the thing, but it leaves and that was such a good, just
Oh, man,
steals
that's
the
crazy.
ledge.
Yeah.
Didn't even care.
And say because the game lets you move so much, I feel like every once in a while you see someone just SD in the weirdest way. It's like, oh, you were trying to just a few too many extra buttons for a minute there.
Too much APM.
We've all been there.
Oh yeah, it's usually me that's doing it.
Okay, tipper jab. Not gonna be able to get off it. Good DI coming out from Envy, but unfortunately, we're charging up this neutral specialist. He's gonna
double?
go for the high recovery, super high recovery to
catch.
avoid the follow up.
Oh, that was clean.
Is it again? Yep.
Oh, he said no.
I love
Hold
that. You went for the pillar
So
one too many
good.
times, my friend.
He said, nope, don't ever touch my pillar. I'm a pharaoh out here.
That's why that was scary from before, because that's what could have happened. Unfortunately, you were down a stock already. So now, even with this stock you just got, you're still down 1, and so you got to bring something back before you give Envy the lead in like terms of set points.
Oh, 1000%. And it looks like Envy's going to take this one to the bank, man.
Yo, so many
get
up
ready.
throws, rinse, repeat.
So
rinse,
many up
repeat.
throws, dude.
I'm really curious why that's the choice of throw, because I feel like I see more Krags go for down throw just for like the combo or tech chase opportunity.
I think he's just trying to go for just pushing Ranganshu off stage. And
Off stage,
Yeah, because like especially with up throw specifically, you can maneuver that left or right so you can get even closer to the edge, so it pushes them off even further.
Yeah, I think he favors position. Oh, good catch.
Oh, calls out the dash dance.
God, he's doing these like plat drop up airs that are really clean. Like I'm gonna wave dash on and then immediately run off plat drop up air, and it's so ambiguous where he's gonna throw out that hitbox.
Yeah.
We are moving right now. Gets another neutral B. Tries to go for the downer. Oh, expecting a down recovery this time around.
Oh, that parry would have got the second one, but you didn't need it.
I'm gonna take
back
that.
to even.
Thundercats.
Dang.
All right, gonna get back onto the stage.
There's a couple more interactions here. There
This
we
is
go.
exactly like the last game. Remember, Rangunshu was down 3 stocks to 1 and brings it back to the final stock and starts to put up some more signs of life here.
Yeah, and they're starting to move right now too.
A throw.
Thank you.
This Panther's
Ooh.
flying around.
The tipper.
Wanted the double down air.
Yeah.
Wanted the double down
I
air
respect
so
it.
badly.
I respect it.
Oh, they're not gonna hit. You barely jumped out of that.
So close.
Applying some pressure with that nair
Pressure.
on top of it.
Oh, we are moving on these platforms. Oh, the
We got the
parry.
Parry.
Oh,
Oh,
the blocks.
just in time.
That would have killed because it would have set up for something beautiful. So I get why Rangunshu went for it, but it was a little bit too slow. We're going back off stage. Another up. Special.
Oh, the catch?
Tosses you back off.
Oh, does it get the grab?
As the block.
The rock's there too.
No
Yeah.
shot.
The block. Oh, he's here. We're back.
It's not gonna kill, but oh dear. Oh dear, it got scary.
Oh, throws out a random forward strong.
What you throwing out that forward strong for?
We just wanted it to end right then and there because that is very punishable. That's exactly what MB's going to do to close out that game number 3. And I got to say, that's an interaction I've never seen before. The block sitting on the earth pillar, when the earth pillar goes away, the block
hilarious.
hits you. It just falls and hits you.
That is a
That was
Rivals
some-
1 classic.
Is it? That's godlike.
The more, especially because that game didn't have ledges, so you've got even dumber.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
Yeah. The more you cast and commentate to this game, there's some crags that are just like they'll just throw the thing at you no matter what, and then there's others that are like ZB or what we're seeing from Envy that it feels like they're setting up a Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah.
And dude, I can't stress enough how big of a heartbreaker that last game was in terms of that side special. Like we saw the parry be successful. The side special would have been the combo finisher to be able to finish it off. But it was just too slow. He was able to recover from the parry.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been guaranteed, but we've seen the skill that Rangunshu's put on display of like, if anybody could have confirmed that into a kill, it's definitely him.
Yeah.
Heck. Yeah, we're up.
Yep. Yo, we going up. Yo, the elevator.
Going up.
Yo, not the
Stand
penthouse.
clear of the closing doors.
But because it pulled the rock up with him, he was able to combo it off the shards of the rock.
Yeah, that was sick.
He literally side beat him, grabbed him in the middle of the side beat, then up through it to get rid of the block that was coming down.
This, when I said the Rube Goldberg machine crags, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh,
you said get away. Yo, stay away.
Okay, up throw again.
Throw.
They're both going for up throw. The double tipperoo.
I'm a little surprised that Rangunshu's still going for these deep charges when like Envy dumpstered him for it that last game. But I guess you gotta main.
You said show me again.
Yep.
He is running up on him too. Right there, wave dashes back before going back in for another grab. Last hit of Nair Tipper. Unfortunately, that block's gonna be able to help that earth pillar.
Do it again?
Oh my gosh! I needed that. I
You're
needed
playing
that run
pickleball
back.
at this point, bro. You're like smacking against the pillar over and over again.
Okay, get back throw toss.
Yeah, we're on some racquetball level stuff going on.
Yeah.
The ping pong table, there's anything you want to call it. Let's go. Ooh, we're on.
catch.
Yeah.
Oh,
anytime
just
you hit
fair.
someone while they're standing on the rocks, the shards get real dangerous.
That aerial down special again, spiking Rangunshu into oblivion, but still able to come back because of the tech on the wall, using the wall jump on top of it to give yourself some more verticality.
Yeah. And all the hands. The long toss just is what is needed.
He called out the early air dodge too.
Yeah.
He was expecting the throw to come out sooner. Strong on the platform. That works. That's a real. Why we're seeing this counter pick coming out from Rangunshu, right? That forward strong does go on the on the ledge.
So much coverage.
Wait, why is it? And he's just going for command grab, just raw now.
Wants the grab. Give him the throw.
But it's just a totally different play style than what we were seeing. And then he just runs up and tries it.
I call it the Crag brain rot.
Yep. Just every once in a while, like it'd be really funny right now.
Oh. I'm gonna be able to find that forward strong.
Set up. Oh, trying to look for that dare. Not gonna make it happen.
No. Very hungry for it though.
Oh, it's time.
Yep. It's not the suicide kill you think, because they do just kind of land in the air, but
Yeah.
Well,
they're in a
anticlimactic,
bad
right?
spot. Off the pillar.
Oh, set up here. Here we go.
Wait.
Doesn't get extended.
Again, we're seeing a final stocks with Run Gunshoe at the higher percentage, trying to make a last-ditch effort, but this is the chance where you might die and get sent down to third place. Can you be able to bring this back? We need a game 5. It's not gonna happen.
Dude, that landing fair
Yep.
is so deceptive there at the ledge.
Especially if you think you've got the sweet spot, then he's like, oh, I'm a little high. Yeah, that landing forwarder is going to demolish you.
Yeah.
You've burned all your resources before you get there. Even if it didn't straight up blast out, even if you're at like 60%, you're just dead after that.
So this bracket run's been kind of crazy, right? Because it was LP who sent MV to losers, and it was Run Gunshoe who sent LP to losers.
Exactly.
So like it was like the latter, but then MV came back and beat both of them. So now it's just like, okay, MV's now in grand finals, which is
He said balance needs to be restored. I need my honor back.
He's literally just him.
Yeah. Right
He's
now,
not-
for sure. But B-Bats is still standing there.
That's
chilling
right.
in winner side.
And
The
this is the
only
player-
winner in the crew right now.
You can't forget about B-Bats, bro. This
Can't
guy
forget.
2-0, 2-0, 2-0 until a 3-2 happened to get into grand finals. A nail biter of a set between B-Bats and Run Gunshoe. Thought we were going to get that run back, but Envy said, nah, we're getting a brand new match you haven't seen at all today. It's going to be Fleet versus Crag.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Man. Dude, Envy is playing so well right now.
Yeah.
Envy is playing very well, but I've heard that this is one. We talked about how the Clarins don't love fighting, or the fleets don't love fighting against Clarin. I've heard that this one's a little bit more the opposite. Not quite as bad, but fleets love playing against the big bodies. There's so much for them to shoot at.
B-Bats going from it's so over to we're so back in terms of matchups in this grand finals.
These are the kind of matchups that make you return to a game when you stop playing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what?
You know, I kind of just want to beat the crap out of a Crag.
Yeah,
you know?
I kind of just want to throw some hands
to
right
grab
now.
someone
I need a
again.
punching bag.
Yo, Crag, come over here. Okay, going straight back over to Godai Delta one more time here to start things off. Grand finals. Remember, MVs has got to take a total of 6 games from B-Bats to win this tournament.
You know, that was the hardest opener. Man, just frame one parry, just kicked him in the chest. That's how you know. Sometimes you just gotta send a message. Right?
Yeah,
you start off a set, you gotta send a message.
Like, it's not even.
Okay, word.
Speaking of sending a
Message
message.
Hey, you get one a set apparently.
Word.
Message received.
You pillar out here, that was not safe. Like
Starting out,
you thought everyone else will let you pillar here. I can still do something.
Yeah, I'm built different.
What's absolutely nuts about round start parry is that it's game 1 of the set. There's no reading. Like, you just threw
That's
it
what I'm
out.
saying. That's why that was so hard. That was hard. I don't care what anyone said. That was hard though. Run up parry is crazy.
Okay.
It feels like there's certain characters where you're just like, oh, they're gonna do the thing again,
They're gonna
right?
swing.
Right.
They're swinging round start. There's no way. We got Earth Pillar, gonna give you the opportunity to pick up a block and throw it back out for your troubles. But Envy's already at 111 and climbing.
Yep,
Never
see
mind,
ya.
it climbed down to 0 because we're on a fresh stock.
Absolutely. Already stuck on this platform here too. Might start something off already out the gate.
Yeah. And like this, like we said, this has been a big run from Envy. Not only in this specific bracket, but LP was also the person who took out Envy and losers at the coin box 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So like before this had lost the last 2 sets in a row.
Jeez,
to
and that
the
was
Maple.
a hell of a stock all on the right side, man. Like you said, Envy playing out of their mind right now. Jeez, yo, get duffed.
This could be their tournament.
And say Envy lost to the LP's Maple before, and in that same coin box, that was the one that Rangunshu got second at. So he's taken out 2 phenomenal players on his way to Grands.
Yeah.
But now has to do it against someone who's, you know, probably been able to rest and relax a little bit. Watch the stream, see what they think Envy's patterns are.
Hey, there's no
Envy
time for the rest for the.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, down there.
Yo, it gets sniped.
I'm surprised that the DI was out to the right for that. Usually you're trying to go into the ledge
The wall,
to,
yeah.
or into the wall to attack.
The wall
I'm
attack,
wondering,
yeah.
like, I'm guessing there was some weird amount of like, oh, I'm going to try to jump out and do whatever. You just kind of forgot about the fox floating above you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got our game 2 again. If we don't see it getting banned, I wouldn't be shocked if we went back over to the harbor. Could be still here on the table. We've seen it happen time and again, but BBats might end up banning that because just if you're just watching the stream at all, you're seeing this happen. Plus, you know about the matchup. We'll have to wait and see.
Although Fleet is one of the characters that with the float can contest it.
Can be in that spot. True.
Biggest,
I am
biggest stage in the game.
Totally confused about how we ended up here.
I think they are too.
Wait.
Yeah, he's like, nah. I'm like,
wait, I meant to ban this. I meant to ban
he's all,
this.
you think you slick? He's like,
this stage is huge. Like, if you're worried about, we talked about how Fleet has to run up. Like, Fleet might have zoning tools, but Fleet has to scrap to get them, like, to really get online.
Right.
This stage is big enough that you really can just run back and just wait for the beetle to come to you.
Yeah.
Dude, the more I look at the skin, the more I like it. Oh, I love that this game has a reset button, by the way.
Yeah, it's godlike.
The restart is so fast, too.
Yeah. Okay, they're actually playing. Okay, we are on Fire Capital.
And the restart will, like, reset your resources. If you get to the last stock variation of the stage, it just immediately comes daytime again.
Yeah, it's so sick.
I was when we were at the oh my gosh, it comes back up. What I was gonna say earlier is when we were at the invitational a month ago or so, I was talking with Max, and Max, or just watching Max play this game, he would literally, like, before the last stock would end, he would just reset so you didn't have to go to the victory screen, like, every single time. He was like a master of calling it out. Like,
I played so many games with him because we just every time just frame one. Like, all right, let's get it.
Yeah, there was definitely, I forget if it was one of the betas, but it was one of these, you couldn't cancel the win. You had to watch all of the windscreen animation, and people got really good at hitting start and immediately restarting befar you actually hit the blast zone because of it.
That's what Max is doing.
We either do this or we wait 10 more seconds, and that's too long.
Yep.
It's a skill.
We gotta play some Rivals of Aether too.
Yeah, recognizing that you're gonna die is a skill to be able to register it, you know? Only when you're losing, though. Like, if you're the guy who hits it and you do it, that's kind of a...
That's godlike. It's even more godlike. Like, yeah, you're done.
But what if they weren't?
But, like,
what if
people
they
got
weren't,
fast
though?
enough that you would see the purple and still be able to pause and restart. Like, people got crazy at this tech that it did not need to exist.
I love it. I'm a big fan.
So, speaking of, man.
I'm a big fan of this down air.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, so whenever you get that the timer on, right, it becomes a game of hot potato. Like, you can hit it back onto Fleet, and then Fleet has to worry about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Catch, up tilt, reverse fair.
Just waits up there for a sec. It's so scary to pull a rock in someone's face like that.
Slight weight, trying to go for a fair, just didn't get it out in time.
I love the spacing on that to get back onto the ledge. Kind of doing the mix-up game. Another up air to send Crag flying as Envy trying to go back towards the stage. We're sending him above the pillar, breaks it down in the process.
Yep.
Well, and because BBats has already shown, like, hey, I will break the pillar if you do this in a bad spot. Like, Envy has now been way more careful of, like, when the pillar's pulled, if he has to pull it from a lot further away.
Dude, BBats bet it all.
Be cautious now.
BBats bet it all on that forward strong, by the way, because that cover, neutral get up attack, get up special, and roll to the right, but Envy rolled left.
This is Mr. 1900. He'll cover all the options except for one.
And the one that gets the kill, and now all of a sudden Envy's got momentum.
Sheesh.
We can go for the empowered arrow this time around. Put the timer on, get the free follow-up. Oh!
Just waiting for it.
Oh, I don't think that he was expecting him to get sent that way.
Yeah.
I think he was expecting more of a fastball.
Yeah, I thought he was gone.
Sending it back up.
Hey, can you get back down? Fair? No, we'll go up air.
The up air fair DI mix there.
Yeah.
If a lot of other stages may have killed, but Fire Capital is pretty big.
Gigantic stage, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, you know, we get to kill the easy way, right? Just go for the ledge hog.
All right, man. I mean, we've seen BBats just destroy so many people, man, throughout the course of this tournament,
including Envy in game 1.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
honestly.
yeah. This is. There's still
Envy's alive and well.
Yes.
Envy's alive and well.
Oh yeah.
Got ourselves yet another 1-1 situation in this top 4. So I'm very glad that we're best 3 of 5 territory for this, because like everything else before this, okay, yeah, it's fine. It could be best 2 of 3. It was all 2-0s, whatever. But now it's like we're getting down to the nitty gritty here in grand finals. Envy 2 games away from resetting the bracket. Can he pull this off? Can he hear that momentum, man?
I'm also, like we said before, like every time you watch this game, because it's so new, you're learning new things. Like I'm really glad to see. Wait, what?
Hyperborean Harbor.
VBATS is taking Envy to Harbor.
Okay.
Not the other way around. And this is why. That pillar there is exactly why I think this is a good stage for Crag. But also, I was about to say, like, Envy totally proved me wrong in the last one. I was like, no, this stage is good for Crag right now.
Yeah.
And I like that I'm learning so many new things about the game every single time, even if it's something that's like, that doesn't go with what I would have expected, but it makes sense once you really like watch it in motion.
I mean, that's what makes things fun, right? Like,
oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. You did not expect that at all. Like, no way.
You're right. Unexpected things is what makes it fun.
Dude, why does Crag have so many moves in his kit that just feels disrespectful?
It's just, dude, he's like Juggernaut, bro.
Yeah.
I think I even remember Dan saying that one time. There's a couple of things that just like yeah, Juggernaut. I respect it. I love it, dude. Just.
Remember when Dan said if there was 1 million views on that video, he'd remove Crag from the game? That video hit 1 million views.
But I need to find that video now.
It's on Twitter.
Nah, keep him, man. I need this energy. This character.
Yeah, I joke, but like, it's good that the character's in the game because it's really fun to see all this kind of stuff still.
100%. It's memes aside, like Crag's a pretty sick character.
Anybody's like this character, like, because I heard about in Rivals, literally every single character gets complained about.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know you have a good game on your hands.
Every character's got some bullshit, and that's why it's a good game.
Yo, characters are cheap. Like,
yeah.
They're like Marvel cheap.
It's why they're fun to play. There's a reason I said that if you're looking at just power levels, this feels a lot more like Strive than it does Street Fighter.
He came back from that!
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah!
His power is gone!
Crag is nuts!
Ooh?
Crag
Off the
is
platform?
nuts!
We bouncing it?
I do not... I ban the stage every single time versus Crag. And B-Bats not only didn't ban it, but took the man here.
We are moving.
Okay, we got a double jump ready to go.
Yeah.
That parry bait was so good.
Close.
We're trying to bait out
I like that.
Odd down strong was coming his way.
Yeah,
or down air, sorry.
Honestly.
Ooh. Another
It feels like a down strong. I get it. Raster actually has aerial down strongs.
Yeah.
Fleet feels like she has one.
We are swinging. Up throw. Again, an opportunity. Envy's going to get back on the stage for free.
Yep, I
feel like
attack.
E-Bats might be second guessing some life choices right now. Like, why are we on Harbor currently?
It could be an experimentation, right? Like, you do have a set to play with.
Yep.
And we all learning right now.
Yeah. I'm learning a thing or two right now.
Oh, almost got that landing up air.
Air dodge was down for a second. Earth Pillar going to be able to give you the reset. Gets the forward air from the middle of the stage to be able to close out game number 3 with MB with the lead, 2-1. 1 game away from resetting this thing and taking it to true finals.
Yo, just like that.
Now,
it looks like they're very quickly getting into the stage select. There was no amount of thought there.
Mash. The immediate mash. And we're going straight back. Wants to try it again. Okay, I get it. Like, it's experimentation time, right?
I'm going to shut up. This is not about me trying to say this is a bad stage here. BVAT says something to prove, and I got to listen.
They come back in, and kind of going back to the topic of all the players being, all the characters being really good in the game, right? To the point of almost absurdity. It's kind of reminiscent of Brawl Minus, if you ever played that mod from a long time ago. Where they just made everyone broken, and people had fun with the game. And I think that's like okay, you're dead. And I think that's what people like about this game, is that like everyone is fun to play. Yeah. It feels really good to play every character in this game.
Yeah, they're not broken to definitely not to the point of Brawl Minus. But,
of course not.
It feels very similar of the, like, when people are like, oh, this character sucks, they're so bad. I'm like, if you put them anywhere below B tier, I'm going to make fun of you. Like, your tier list better not have a C on it.
Yeah, the lowest is definitely B. at this point. And we get the forward air again. I guess this is why we're coming back to the stage, right? We got
This
something
has
to
to be.
prove.
This has to be.
3 stocks to 1, man. And just got word, by the way, we got 5 gifties in the stream. 5 gift subs coming out. Thank you guys so much for the subs. It really helps out the production. I know a lot of people tend to go for the subbing on for like more personal streams, but on tournament streams, those are where it actually matters because they got a team running this, bro. This isn't a one-man job.
He said people don't matter. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you're right.
I did.
Thank you to Best
Streamers aren't real people.
I see you spitting right now, to be honest. Because
they're not real people, bro.
Okay, now you're going crazy.
Yo,
Speaking of, the Fleet Express. Oh no.
That was
that was fire.
Air, side B, forward air, side B, up air. Like,
That was
just kept
fire.
going.
B-Bat said Envy wasn't a real person.
Yeah,
Envy exploded.
That was wild.
He said, "Stop playing with me. I'm ending it now."
You didn't need Harbor for that. Like that would have worked anywhere, but still.
Nah, man. He had to send a message. All right, it's about the message. Wisely, it's about the message.
Absolutely about the message.
And speaking of the message, thanks again, Bethany Lou, for doing the 5 gifties. We appreciate that.
Yep. We are taking it to Air Armada.
Potentially the final stage of the tournament. It all comes down to this, right? If B-Bats wins this, the tournament's over. If Envy wins this, we got ourselves another set. B-Bats does not want to give Envy the opportunity to have another chance.
We'll see. You make it happen, though. Starting off right.
I love watching people combo crack off the wall, especially the wall.
Oh, you're done. Okay. I get it. I see you.
You missed the tech on your own pillar.
Free.
Have fun. No, pull the pillar. Pull the pillar. Why didn't you pull the pillar?
Oh man.
Is that not? Maybe it's changing Rivals 2. I know in Rivals 1, if someone was on your pillar and you pulled it, they immediately went into special.
It does work like that. I think Envy was too afraid to go for it because of B-Bats going for a jump and then punishing the move on it because B-Bats can do that. I think that's probably what was going through Envy's head.
That had to be. I was like, unless something changed that I'm just not aware of.
No, it works exactly the same way.
I mean, I think the only thing that changed is he got cooked that last stock.
Yes.
And he's like, nah. That's that hesitation. That's that hesitation, bro.
I think that was if you did it right away, you were fine. You hesitated and you were toast.
Yes.
E-Bats is pissed that he lost those 2 games. We're about to see. I mean, the last game had a dirty last couple of stocks, and this one is not quite a 3 stock yet, but
those stocks have been far from clean.
Oh yeah.
Okay, finally Envy putting a stock here.
Yep,
putting
finally making it happen.
Potentially on his last life. See if he can get something cooking here. This is the start of something.
Oh wait, hold up. We fighting back.
Ooh, special ledge.
Oh,
Young Juggernaut.
okay,
Here we go.
Oh, dash attack and cancel into jab.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second.
Reversal. Don't get reversal.
We know that B-Bats is willing to swing with a stock to spare.
Yeah, he's like, I'm still scoring up. I'm here.
And we still got 3 arrows in the docket in case we want to try to get some timers later on. Okay, double brick.
Ooh.
Up air. Good DI mix up.
Gets it back. We still playing ball.
I was expecting a forward air. Good DI mix up. Trades.
Trade.
Pillar's out, just trying to stay away.
Okay. Ooh.
Into the wall. Just get rid of it all together. The up strong gonna be able to do it. We're going on here. We're floating like crazy. Almost catches the air dodge, but Envy gets back onto the stage.
Hold the weight. Okay.
Trying to get the
Up there. Yes, absolutely. Here we go. That last stocks.
This is
do it. We've seen him do it.
We've seen Envy bring this back, and it's starting to happen. Here's the momentum shift, right? We got the 30 damage already on there, but just
the straight
like
shot
that,
in your face, though.
B-Bats closing it out for good. Getting the down air to start it off, ends it with an up strong, and that's going to be your champion here at the FlyQuest Fight Series number 31, the first one for Rivals of Aether 2. B-Bats taking it all with Fleet, not dropping a single set and only dropping 4 games total in top 16. So congratulations to him doing it all with the only Fleet in top 16.
Dang, the young archer, man. Holding it down. Shot to the face. Who would have known?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Not I.
B-Bats has been leveling up so hard, and to see him take this win makes me very happy. I know the amount of work he's been putting in. Huge congratulations. The winner of your first Rivals of Aether 2 for the FlyQuest Fight Series. I don't have any other word, but like I'm hoping not the only. I'm hoping we get more of these because I've had a wonderful time here tonight.
Same.
Oh, same here, man. I mean,
Like-
yeah.
All right, I pulled up chat. Kevin Pew Pew's already saying we'll be running more. So
Yes,
we'll
sir.
definitely be seeing
Talk
you
to me.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you
There
so
we
much.
go.
Love it. Love to hear it. Love to see it. And honestly, like we can't end the broadcast too without giving our flowers over to NV2, right? Homie got second place
absolutely.
with the Crag, climbing through losers, beating someone who sent him to losers, being someone who sent the person who sent him to losers, and then putting B-Bats into a game 5 situation and almost reset the bracket with Crag versus Fleet. Almost did it all, and I can't wait to see what Envy's going to bring to the table next time.
Yeah, no, absolutely phenomenal play, man. What a turnaround, right? Like literally after going into losers, before getting to B-Bats, only dropped 2 games, right? And just a really dominant showcase. And especially for a character, I feel like a lot more people are like getting more and more familiar, like dealing with Crag and stuff too, right? And you said very
Definitely a
combo
learning
food
curve.
character. Yeah,
Yep.
so it's like it's great to see Envy being able to show out, man, make it happen. But Jesus, B-Bats just consistently going crazy right now. You know what I mean? That play has been phenomenal. The edge guards were peak, dude. The fact they're just coast to coast.
Dude.
Some of these conversions were just like OD. I like, man. All right, okay, stop. Why are you doing this, man?
Dude, every single edge guard was so fun to watch. And honestly, we wouldn't be able to watch any of this if it wasn't for the production, the TOs, and all the staff over at
Bring it
FlyQuest
back all
for
around,
bringing us
Aussie.
back.
Bring it home, Aussie.
Dude,
Talk to him. Let
you
them
already
know.
know, dude. There's no way
Let
we
them
would have been
know.
able to do this at all. Look, Director
Hey,
Lawrence,
there's a director.
our streamer
Lawrence
himself.
holding it down. He didn't look like that before. The heck?
Yeah, I know he had the cat ears the whole time, bro. I mean, we're playing
Yeah, yeah.
Rivals.
All right.
We're at least seeing his inner Rivals character, you know? So coming
There you
out
go.
full screen this time around as a jump
Dang.
scare. But yeah, Lauren holding it down the stream. Obviously, Iggy and Casual Knight hanging it in there for so long in the call. And obviously,
Hey.
PPU, Mr. Kevin himself coming in with the classic face and running this tournament, just being the one to bring this tournament, bringing us onto the broadcast. It has been an absolute pleasure bringing this tournament to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. But without further ado, you guys got any last thoughts you want to say?
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, for me, just glad to just cast this with you guys. You know, Aussie, always have a good time with you. Wisely, I'm glad we got to finally get one in the books.
Finally.
You know,
Same.
And
Finally.
you've been killing it, man. You've been killing. I've seen you on the content grind, and I love
Thank you.
seeing all the Rivals people because I feel like everyone from Jump, the people who play Rivals, they love Rivals, man. And it's like it's always
I do love Rivals.
Yes,
You can
yes,
tell. You
yes,
can tell.
and I know, and I love that, and I love that. It's like
Yeah.
it's like now you have this great
I've-
time period. It's amazing, man.
I've always been like the multi-platform fighter person. I've played a lot of different games, but the small passionate community of Rivals 1 always meant so much to me. And it was the reason that I was still putting so much time into this game that like I could have been doing stuff for bigger games, and I got that, but I wanted to do it for that scene and to see them pop off like this, to see the new game just explode in numbers past 11,000 concurrent players yesterday. Like
Dude.
that's
So sick.
absolutely nuts.
It's so
It
sick.
makes me so happy.
Yeah,
And-
man, it's a beautiful thing to see. Like, shout out to my boy G-Pick, man, out here in NorCal.
I
But
love Nick.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
my
Oh, I
goat.
love
That's
him.
my goat.
That's
That's
my
my
guy,
goat.
bro. That's my guy right there. And
I
so,
love
like,
There's a few of us that are
Yep.
in a group chat from the old like just Rivals 1 stuff, and
Hell yeah,
we're absolutely in there.
Hell yeah. Well, guys,
good time
thank you.
period.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the broadcast. You want to follow us? Our Twitter @ are down there. Bam of the People @ Wisely and Aussie La Vista. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Who's your least favorite Swedish person?
Oh man.
Y'all know Swedish people? I only know laughing. Like I don't know any other person from Sweden.
I guess I hate Lefted.
This feels like pretty specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very.
Yeah.
Which one do you wrote this? combos. We need straight combos. Everything needs to do at least 50% and then land into a mix-up. We need mix-ups too. New players should play Echo because, as I mentioned before, we need a mix, right? And there's almost no better character to mix than Echo. And it's pretty easy too. Everything needs to be a 50-50. You can't have anything less. No 49s or 51s. Then you gotta get them assist calls. Assist calls, after that, nothing else.
GDs.
I'm the best of all time, baby. Let's hear it.
You're so good. How are you so good?
I love you, Jake.
GDs.
For new players, I would probably recommend Braum for how easy it is to just swing and attack. If you like just being like a big, reliable like support or like tank type of player, I think Braum does that for you. I also think that his moves are pretty big, pretty swingy, can hit from pretty far away. So you don't have to worry too much about movement. That's like the big thing with Braum. You know, just get in there and just hit them and just protect your friend.
Hi FlyQuest fans, we want to give an update on our World's Charity Initiative, Here We Grow, and our plans for Paris. Now clearly, Berlin was a fun time.
And they will earn their spot in the quarterfinals.
And with the matches officially over, we're happy to announce that we've raised nearly $8,000 to the Prinzessinnengarten
Prinzessinnengarten
collective in Berlin, which brings people together to grow food, share knowledge, and promote sustainable urban living. But we're not done yet. As last team standing in the West, we want to keep doing these communities right. So while we're in Paris, we'll be working with Job Life Esports to be raising funds for
La Société Protectrice des Animaux,
France's oldest animal welfare organization, which focuses on rescuing abandoned, mistreated animals and finding them new homes. Since there are less matches in Paris, we want to raise the stakes a little bit. Now, for every minute of game time, we'll be donating $10. So thank you guys for your continuous support as we grow together here in Paris and beyond.